a combo breaker. I was.
Hello.
Yay!
I think we're here. Let me know if you guys can hear us as usual, but hope everything is okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to SNKronize. As Twitter decides to explode on us right now. So.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I mean the one place the
That was a
FCC
new
lives
one.
and thrives.
Yeah.
Twitter just died.
Yeah. So I don't know if anybody else is having problems, but we were going to try to share some tweets, but we're having trouble with that. So, hey, thank you,
Welcome.
Incross. Hello. Cool. Thank
Hello,
you for,
everybody.
Thank you for watching on YouTube
Yeah.
all the time. Incross.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
You can watch it on youtube.com/UltraChenTV.
And also on Spotify at some sort of link over there.
Yes. Because Spotify is annoying and they refuse to let you create good channel names. So, anyways, hello. Okay, we've got stuff to talk about.
We do have
today.
stuff.
We have stuff.
We
We
have
have a lot
literal
of stuff.
and then more
And
abstract
things.
stuff. And also things, yeah.
We also have things.
Yeah. So do we want to do the things first or the stuff first?
I have no idea which one's which.
Dude, that double take. Holy crap.
We're off to a good start. We're
All
off
right.
to a wonderful start
Which
tonight.
one's stuff?
I mean, physical stuff.
Physics.
Physical stuff or more abstract things?
Okay.
Wait. No, give it to like a show and tell first, or
Yeah.
news first.
I think a little like let's just chit chat about the game and the state of the game right now for a little bit. Let's just go with that.
Sure. Okay.
So we've now had the patch and the DLC characters for a solid week,
Yes.
and we all have some opinions. I think is just the easiest way.
I mean, first of all, regardless of what the opinions are, the patch is good.
It's a good ass.
It's a very good patch. You know,
Yeah.
maybe
It is
some
a damn good patch.
Yeah, maybe
like
some-
one of the best patches that a video game company has given out for a pretty long time, in my opinion. Just saying.
Honestly, no, I'm inclined to agree. Like, as far as like the first major balance patch of the game's lifespan, only a couple months in, it might actually be my favorite like balance patch ever.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, there's a couple of like
Kind of
small
phenomenal.
ones, or like, you know, Street Fighter V has some good patches,
I mean,
but they have years of experience
Right.
behind it.
I mean, but that's the whole thing, right? So, I mean, continuing the line of KOF games, this is kind of KOF 14 too.
Yeah.
So they do
That's
have
true.
that ability to help them out a little bit here. But regardless, what they've said that they intended to do, which was try to buff everybody up, they really did pull off pretty well.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, some characters, depending on who you talk to, didn't get the love that, you know.
I'm not even going
but-
to dwell on that
Yeah,
one. But the
but-
fact is, like, I mean, we've been joking about it on and off for the past week, is that there's like 15 characters in the top 5, if not more.
I mean, it is the situation where I would say a good 67% of the characters are like in the upper third of the game. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like everybody, like obviously it helps. So one of the things that exacerbates the problem is that it is a team-based game.
Yeah.
So even if I use 2 okay characters and then I put Mai at the end, you know.
You're going to be all right.
You're
yeah.
gonna be all right. Regardless, though, every character I feel like can be on a team. You know what I mean? So like, even some of the quote bad characters.
The characters that are struggling more.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think Ramon's the worst character in the game.
Yes.
But that's still only, like, a B-.
And then not only that, but Ramon will also have the what the hell is this character doing
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah, he's definitely got the knowledge check character going on. But, like,
Angel Ankel's gonna
Yeah.
have that power too. So.
yeah. And, like, they're among the worst characters in the game, like, on paper. But the fact is that still, it's just, like, what, a B-, a C+?
Yeah.
Like, they're not unplayable dog shit.
And that's the other thing. Like so many other patches, when they come out, we always get a bunch of favorite characters that are in the dog shit tier or on the very, very low tier. And what we've seen it time and time again. What does that do for the game and the characters? It kills the whole mood of the game. It brings down those characters' popularity, and that starts to slowly snowball into like the game being less popular. So I feel like they really knew what they were doing, and they took a lot of, you know, I don't want to say advice, but learned from other patches in the last 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, though I will say, actually, I might be wrong. Remote might not be the worst character in the game, because it might be Billy.
Oh, Billy, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, the fair thing though is that most of the time games get messed up by characters being overpowered.
Yeah.
That tends to have a bigger effect on things, aka Leroy on Tekken, right? For the most part, though, I mean, patches have been very good. Like, I really like the most recent Guilty Gear patch. I really like the most recent Street Fighter patch.
I mean, I'm really looking forward to the next Guilty Gear patch.
Yeah,
that one's gonna be wild.
Well, I mean, they had a thing yesterday where they said that they're planning to do lots of big things. And dude, did you see it? Like, this seems to be a pattern here. They announced a shit ton of statues for Guilty Gear.
I only saw one screenshot of like the May.
Well, May is the only one that they even had anything physical or a model to show. The other were just artwork that they're doing. But they're doing the exact same thing SNK is doing, in which every statue is being made by a different company. It's weird. Like, I wonder what that story is. You know, like,
it's probably just easier to get. Like, I mean, so I think it's probably just because that way they can have a much better pace for printing, essentially.
Right.
Because, you know, if you like a particular line and Kotobukiya is doing it, then guess what? You're probably getting one a year.
Right, yeah.
But, you know, SNK and apparently now Guilty Gear, you know, if they're like, we're going to start making statues, but you get this one, you get this one, you get this one, then you get like 4 statues in a year or more.
Right.
Which can be beneficial.
Right. And that depends, Tubo, on how the airlines go. Because I have been hearing a lot of delays and cancellations and stuff. But I mean, I'm assuming that means you will be making it then, Tubo, which I'm glad to hear. So, cool.
By the way, it's up.
Yeah. But
not only that, what's up with that combo breaker tornado? Any news, any updates on that? There was like a tornado watch already.
Storm watch of some kind?
Or a storm watch?
The thing about that is that I thought they nerfed Joe, right? I mean, shouldn't we be able to jump over it pretty easily now?
You can even hop over it.
I mean, depends if there are 1 or 3 coming at you. I don't know. Just while you're traveling, you know, especially you, James, you guys just be careful.
Yeah, I mean, because you're going to be traveling while airborne, so you have the better hurt box from the waist down.
Yeah, exactly. So it should be okay. So hopefully I should be able to make it over the tornadoes decently, but we'll see what
James
happens.
just going to be in the airplane sitting in a seat like this.
Ugh. I can't even pick my seats right now, dude. I can't do anything because American Airlines does not have a 24-hour phone service, which just is absolutely blowing my mind right now, dude.
From one kind to another.
Wait a minute. Do they have at least like the online check-in, the 24-hour check-in?
No, so he's got problems with like the logging in for the website.
Can't log into the website. It says please contact people to log into your website, and when I call them, they're like, our hours are not open right now, even though on the website it says 24 hours. That number that I'm calling.
Maybe they're in a
tornado.
And
they didn't have like a live chat.
I can't find one on their site, and I just added them on Twitter, and they're like, oh, the people who can help you with your login are not available after 4 p.m. And I'm like, the fuck, dude? I can't log into the app either. It gives me the same message right now.
That's so infuriating. Oh my god.
So I can't do it. I have to pray.
Yeah, or, you know, hope that sometime in the next few hours it gets fixed, because there's probably some engineers going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Who the fuck knows at this point?
No, I mean, because actually I had an issue Sunday morning trying to make a purchase, but it turned out my bank was doing maintenance. And so I had to just sit around with my thumb up my ass, hoping the maintenance finished in time to get my purchase completed properly.
What was it, 2 o'clock? 3 o'clock?
It started at 2 o'clock is when we were doing it, and then we were up until past 3.
Okay, well, I just want to say what that purchase was.
You can.
Interesting.
Okay. So, what he's talking about, you guys, I was about close to not getting my Steam Deck. It gave us until 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. Sunday morning in order to make the purchase.
Yeah, so basically to fill out the final purchase from the pre-order.
Yeah, okay.
So, like, we're just like, we were hanging out with friends, we had company over, we're like, oh, we'll do it tomorrow. do it tomorrow. And then, we got like 6 hours left, and I remembered, and then that happened. So I almost didn't get my deck. Thank God that they actually fixed it.
It was intimidating.
It was very, very tense.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna go ahead and buy you KOF 15 for your Steam Deck, and then it'll be fine. So let's see. Overall,
do you have KOF 15 for Steam already?
I do. That's for
they
Steam
sure
Deck.
do.
You can't. I mean, you could do the Steam sharing, right?
I could also give her first game in her Steam account.
Okay.
Make it KOF 15. I don't understand the problem here.
James doesn't want you buying me things. That's what it is.
Just so you could save money, by I'm just being Chinese.
We'll get to that as well momentarily, because that's definitely part of topics tonight.
Yep.
But yeah, so the overall balance is really good, but like there's a lot of incredibly strong or irritating characters.
Yeah. Okay.
Like obviously out the gate, I was like, oh, Geese is fucking good. Now I'm also like, oh fuck, Yamazaki's really fucking good. And there have been a couple of tournaments over the past week, and all of the top 8s had like 6 or 7 of the top 8 teams had Yamazaki and or Geese.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, Yamazaki basically has like 7 really fucking dumb tools, so the rest of them he's fine.
I mean, they gave him Ralph's heavy kick.
Yeah, they
took away Ralph's heavy kick and they gave it to Yamazaki.
Yep. The 6B is also surprisingly good. The 2C, that anti-air backhand, is fucking ridiculous. Like, it might be like the best anti-air normal in the game.
Really?
And then on counter hit, you can do up whip and get a full combo.
Right.
And then the poison super might be the best level 1 super in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Just like, holy shit.
I mean, again, the poison super, the weirdest thing about the poison super is it guarantees the stomp afterwards. So in other words, there's literally no way to stop the poison from draining your entire life bar.
Yeah, which means that super is always guaranteed to be a minimum of 160 damage.
Right.
Because 100 unscaled and 50% is the minimum scaling on supers.
Right.
So you're getting at least 60 damage from the super itself, the 100 unscaled from the poison, and then whatever the fuck else your combo is.
Right, exactly.
That's gigantic.
And yeah, I mean, like, obviously the poison is a cool mechanic. The problem is they just don't give you a chance to hit Yamazaki to end the poison.
Well, I mean, and again, Yamazaki kind of sucked shit in 14, so they wanted to, like, make sure that he had what he needed, but much like Vanessa, they might have overcorrected.
So he didn't have OTG Stompy move in 14? Okay.
He had OTGs, but it wasn't like a time waster like this one.
I mean, honestly, they need to figure out a way to make the OTG Stompy should have been like super fast to do. So that way, if you see someone don't quick rise, you could try to react and Stompy them,
All supers are hard knockdowns pretty much, so I think literally, actually.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is that the super should not have given him enough time to stomp you, probably.
Okay, just to make sure, they are I didn't hear or see that news yet. They are legal for Combo
they were
Breaker, Team
confirmed.
Southtown?
They were confirmed to be legal at Combo Breaker 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, including that's when they said the patch in Southtown are legal, and that's it. So because that was when Rick was like given the scale of the patch,
and when we were like, oh.
Yeah,
and it was right. We were right to have that reaction.
Oh yeah,
this is a really good patch.
I mean, the other thing too is that can you imagine having spent the last week not being able to play the new patch to get ready for Combo Breaker? It would have been miserable, dude. So
that would have been a tough one.
Yeah, but I mean, and the thing is, a lot of the characters didn't like the top tier problem ass characters. Almost none of them really got neutered. A couple got hit pretty hard. Like, mostly Dolores and Kukri for some reason. Yeah. So, Kukri got, like, hurt way too bad.
Like, so there's a couple of characters that I find odd that were nerfed, right? Kukri was nerfed. Dolores was... I mean, again, I don't find it odd that they were nerfed. I find it more odd that I feel like they were nerfed more than, like, Terry and Mai. Right? Terry, I feel like it's... I mean, I'm being selfish here, but I feel like it's where the Andy got nerfed, I understand the jump CD. The target combo one is the one that I just don't get at all. Like, even though I didn't use the target combo, it just doesn't make any sense to me why they would nerf it. Yeah, some characters like Mary,
Mary got buffed.
yeah, Mary,
Lol.
Terry, they kind of got away, and Kukri and Dolores got hit a little unnecessarily. I think maybe they just hate sand. Like maybe they're Anakin and they just hate sand.
So one of the things
rough.
that I've really been looking at is I think that the devs over at SNK are really, really scared of allowing wild set play mixed characters like vortex characters and stuff. That's why I haven't let Angel actually be like really good again, and I think that's why Kukri got deleted. Is because if you don't know how to fight Kukri, he's going to OCV and delete you outright. And so like bringing him basically down to Angel's level, I think is their
Do you
way.
think he's that bad right now?
I don't know for sure, but I think that's kind of like the idea. Is that like someone who is good enough with them and can knowledge check people, it's fine. But the fact that he was really stable overall.
The best way to describe how Kukri works is that when the game first dropped, Kukri was killing everybody in tournaments. And then as it went...
But there are only like 3 people who are good with Kukri.
Right, but here's the thing. As time went on...
That's another thing.
He started dominating a little less and less. So in other words, he's just, like you said, he's a knowledge check character. And I think that they might have nerfed him a little bit on the week 1...
Maybe
knowledge or something like that. So Dolores was dumb, but she didn't need to be nerfed as badly, I think. And the system change to the 2B, I thought was a pretty significant damage to her.
Well, I think she also had the issue of far heavy kick was just too goddamn good.
Oh yeah, okay.
That button's super good, and it needed to take down a notch. Making her fireballs worse is a little weird to me, even if it's only one of them. But whatever. The big thing is that they just need to get rid of the reverse Dragon Punch motion.
Yes. And Markio says that in Japan there's some very strong Kukri players. So
I believe it.
Maybe Japan. Maybe they're being affected by Japan.
By local scenes as well.
That
sounds more accurate, actually.
Because, I mean, this happens with a lot of places, right? Like, the reason why Zangief keeps getting nerfed in Street Fighter V is because of Itazan and Kichipamu, right? Kichipa. Because everybody in Japan freaking hates fighting those two. And they're just, I mean, look at Nemo. He has, like, nightmares. He has PTSD from Zangief.
Yeah, but you act like they're not watching Xiaohai, and they're like, we're just going to keep my good. Fuck it.
The interesting thing is that the more I watch... the more I believe the only way Xiaohai is going to get taken down at EVO is by a my player. He doesn't really play her as much, but the people who do play her give him the most problems. My by far gives Xiaohai the biggest problem. And so I feel like if you have any intention of winning EVO because of Xiaohai, I feel like you have to learn and play Mai. Honestly.
Also, yeah, Cronin, I'm going to make one of my hard reads that at least top 3 of Combo Breaker will have a Cronin.
I can see that.
Especially given some of the really strong players who are.
Is Xiaohai not going to EVO? What's the reason for that? Did he say that? Is there a reason?
I didn't hear any of that.
Oh, yeah, Kazunoko's playing Kula. That's how you know Kula's good.
Yeah, that's what Reynolds said, huh? Oh no, that sucks.
I mean, now the rest of the world has a chance.
Oh, he broke the news last week. China lockdown. Okay.
Oh,
which means he probably won't actually be free to go.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And that's probably the same reason why ET is not coming then, too, so...
basically, anyone who lives on that continent is not leaving if it's still in effect. Because, how bad it is.
Xiaohai will probably end up winning EVO from home anyway. He'll just
just let him play pools online.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, that means that Xiaohai's not going, ZJZ's not going, ET is not going, Dako is not going, all these players. So yeah, exactly. If the Japanese can come, they're going to be scary. But, I mean, it really evens the playing field way more. It's not going to be the Xiaohai Cup, basically. Because, I mean, I think they said, KOF is, in third in entrance at EVO or something like that. And I might still bet on Xiaohai over the field.
James is acting acting like Latin America doesn't exist right now, but
Yeah, but
But Shanghai is Shanghai.
yeah, and Shanghai beat Japan in a 1v10, so you know.
Yeah. No, but that being said, though, like, that top 8 is going to be fucking fire no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because you know Renault's gonna bring it. You know Freenow's probably gonna come, and he's gonna try to bring it as best he's got.
Right.
Japan has a bunch of players. The rest of Latin America has a bunch of players, and you know there's probably going to be at least a handful of players that we've never fucking heard of who are gonna shit all over things.
exactly.
Of course. So it's gonna be good. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
like
good.
that might be like the one tournament where I'm gonna go out of my way to try to watch like top 32. Like just fuck everything else. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, and yes, Game Genie, Reynolds winning KOF, he was an American. Even though the person, when I tweeted that, got mad at me, was like, what are you talking about? He's from Mexico.
Viva Team Mexico.
And then I was like, do you not see the U.S. flag glasses he's wearing? And also, he's Filipino, just so you know. Oh, man.
Rare footage of someone trying to claim someone else's race. No, he's mine.
God.
Like, I mean, like we get that sometimes, like East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, that we
Like
get
the
that
first-
too much with East and West.
Yeah, like especially like when Justin moved over here. Like, who gets to claim him now?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go by birth certificates and end it right there. It's just it's getting so bad.
You
that
can take
we
the
need
boy
to go
out of the
by
East
birth
Coast, but you can't take the East Coast out of the boy.
See, then if you go by birth certificates, America has won Street Fighter V at Evo. Let's go, Brooklyn-born Problem X. Let's go.
Oh my god. No, but you know what? That just gave me a cool idea. Like you want to see top 32 at Evo as much as you can, right?
Oh yeah, I mean for sure. I mean I hope.
Like how cool would it be for us to like be on the floor when it happens streaming?
I want to hope that I can commentate.
Yeah, you're gonna try to commentate.
Well, I mean,
I don't think I'm gonna
in
have
a
enough
perfect
like
world-
demo reel shit to try to apply for commentary. But at this point, like whatever.
Right.
At this point, I could probably just
Seriously.
party and get drunk down like the top 8.
We'll see, because I don't think anybody knows me as anything but a Street Fighter commentator. Because I mean, I'll say this.
Yeah, regardless of the fact that you do everything, you
I
know.
mean, honestly, for Combo Breaker, like I'm not actually doing like anything.
Yeah, yeah, but for rare
Listen,
footage, you
no,
might be able to
to
actually
be
enjoy the
honest-
event.
Right. What's that?
like to be honest though, like you two commentating KOF 15 would be perfect. And on top of that,
Be really
if
fun.
we do get a synchronized table that I applied for, having that right there is going to be even more perfect for you guys to commentate and for us to be like on the floor streaming. Like I think that would be sick.
We can make like terrible synchronized shutter shades.
We'll get Clarence Bellamy to come and be
Clements.
one of our recappers.
Oh man.
We'll get Jarvis to come.
I mean, Showbiz says he wants to keep his eye on Combo Breaker. Speaking of,
Yeah.
you want to just do this really quick over here. So if I switch over to this view over here. Oh no.
Oh no, we lost our kitten.
Oh God, where'd I go?
There we go.
Okay. We might as well take a look at this
Yeah.
over here. So what I wanted to take a look at here was the Combo Breaker pools. I mean, there's 32 pools, so I don't think we can dig into all of them, but
Yeah, I mean, even just looking at like basically the top 4 seeds of each pool is gonna be
yeah,
fascinating.
622 entrants. Yeah, I'm not sure how they're doing that. I mean, are they listing them by? Yeah, it looks like they are listing them by the algorithm of, or I don't know, maybe somebody actually did organize this manually, because Curly W is usually really good about that, and they're usually the ones that organize the pools and stuff. So maybe they did seed them with like feedback or something like that. But
I mean, I heard some good things about people tweeting about their pools in Combo Breaker and how they're pretty damn fair and they're actually feeling like they have, a good chance to prove themselves in their pools.
I'm sure Arslan Ash would enter KOF.
because Pakistan is also known super well for KOF.
Yeah, the Middle East in general,
Yeah,
really.
So
Yep.
they're really good at Tekken, but they're also super good at KOF. Excuse me. But yeah, Brightside, Fibonacci, of course.
Flaquito's in there.
Yeah, Flaquito's in there. So you're going to see a lot of names that you're going to be familiar with other games. So I mean, some people are asking about Smug. Defeat Lee is down here.
Yep,
right?
Strider 86, Chris G.
Chris G is going to be, I mean, do we know Strider 86 or?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he's a local homie.
Oh,
Yep.
nice. Okay. But Mono.
Yeah,
Mono.
that pool looks brutal.
Yeah.
And Decimo and Vicky.
Vicky, Overhaul, Violent Kane, of course, is going to be
Nice.
a big person here.
And I personally am not familiar with those other three.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anybody else in here. So Violent Kane, Lapis Rylander,
Okay, cool.
Smug.
T Wong is very good, apparently.
T Wong is very good.
Good.
Okay, cool.
I'm curious.
Cool.
I'm not familiar with that player.
Sace MX, probably from Mexico, I would assume. Danny Boy, Defeat Lee, Genesis. Shout outs to Genesis. We love you. Duckhater.
Although I think Genesis might not be making Combo Breaker anymore.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Who else?
Alfonso, Necro Under. Hey, who's this scrub?
Hey, it's our
Corey
child.
Bell?
Look at that fucking nerd. The thing is that like he's been actually in kind of a character crisis now because there's like 5 or 6 characters he wants to run.
Mm-hmm.
So he might actually
Yep.
have like a team rotation.
Right.
I want to see him in
He
top 8 and they're like,
probably-
what characters does he
will.
play? And he's like,
Nerd Josh is here.
Nice.
Jay Wong, who's been busting out the whip.
goddamn right.
Yeah.
His whip's fucking
Who else
good
is
now.
who else is in Justin's?
Denjin Loops, Soul Good Guy, Shaq Zam.
I've seen that Soul Good Guy before. I don't know from
And
where.
I'm familiar with Denjin Loops.
Yeah, I don't recognize a few
Oh.
of the other names.
Oh, are we coming up on Wedo's pool?
Oh,
Let's see, Justin. Let's see, Punk is
Yep,
here.
there's Wedo.
Psychotic. Reynold. I mean, Reynold, of course, is going to be probably one of the favorites to take this tournament.
Yeah, but it's also kind of going to
Yeah.
be like, you know, one of the
Kizzer
targets.
Crate is here as well. Yeah. But Reynold is definitely. Oh, Violent Kane is seated first. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense
Ooh.
because he's over here. Reynold. There's Weru right here. Weru. Sorry. Raph is here. Let's go, Raph.
Nephew and Rome.
Oh, Rome is here. Nice.
whoa!
I mean, that's interesting.
Shout
I don't
outs
know
to
how-
Rome.
I don't know how good Nephew is at the game, you know.
The thing is that I feel like Nephew actually has the skill set and talent to be able to pick this up well.
He better be playing Geese, right? I mean, if he's a Colleen player.
Yeah, free.
That's true.
Diaphone, Miria's here.
Oh, nice. Good luck to Miria.
Chris, Yuba, by the way, I guess. Paco, Burger Time, Tamago, Dino Tail. I mean, this person doesn't
That's a
play-
good ass name.
They don't play King of Dinosaurs.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to be upset.
And there's
so.
Aru and K-Beast.
K-Beast, okay.
Silent.
Silent.
Silent and DZ are in the same pool. Damn.
And then we've got Don, Dang, let's see, Mooney
And
Blues.
then there's Arslan Ash.
Yeah.
Oh, and someone just going by NACL. That's a godlike name.
Salt, yeah. And then, hey, look,
Oh shit, Danny J.
Dandy J, Romance, of course.
Core values. Ludovic.
Yeah. Donka.
Nice.
He got top 8 at Texas Showdown.
Oh man, dude, that next pool
But
sucks.
I mean, who's in cross? I think this guy's like some scrub, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he's.
Hey, Chad, do you know anything about it?
I don't know. I think Incross is. I haven't heard of this guy, but yeah. See, someone in the chat confirmed that
Yeah.
he sucks.
Oh,
Right?
confirmed.
So-
He sucks. Okay,
yeah,
there you
okay,
go.
Okay.
All right, but those next pool though.
Rosa.
El Rosa, Kizzy, and nothing excess.
Whoa.
No matter who wins, we lose.
Jesus, Yurikov. Oh, cool. He's the Milia player from Guilty Gear from
Hi, Cohen.
Mexico.
And then
Hi, Gong.
and then Reiki is in that pool.
And then Tega, Boom, Desmond.
Desmond.
Oh, wait, is Desmond? Oh no, this is a different Desmond.
It's
Sorry.
Desmond
Yeah,
KOF.
Desmond KOF, of course. Yeah, so this is going to be a brutal tournament. And yeah, again, in case you guys didn't realize, this was 622 entrants, which I believe was the second highest at Combo Breaker. I think it was. I think it was the second highest. Tekken was
Second or third. I remember it made top 3.
Oh wait, Yurikov is from New York, not from Mexico. I'm thinking of someone else. But Yurikov is the Milia player from New York, so yes. Okay.
Well, thanks for showing up, Cone.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you will become relevant in the conversation, kind of.
Yeah, there's going to be I definitely have a
pretty
joke.
much.
Yeah.
But bouncing off of this, and then, one of the next major events is going to be Evo.
Yes.
Let's see if Twitter's working.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and switch back
Oh,
to that.
yes. This made me excited
I
when
am
I
not
saw
bold
it.
enough to make full top 8 predictions on players.
Well, will you guys look at that?
There we go.
Okay, it's working, so let's go back
So
to
let's-
the screen.
This tweet.
Ta-da!
So, some of Evo staff, such as Markman and our good friend on the right there, who I'm not going to call him out directly, but they have been...
He's in stealth mode, right?
Yeah,
It's a sneaking game.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's a stealth game.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that like hangs keys from his belt and then holds them to walk around to be stealthy. Yeah. We all know that guy. So anyways,
man.
these guys were out in Japan over the past few weeks, meeting up with a lot of the dev houses and planning for Evo. And so they stopped by SNK, and I'm like, oh shit. And then Oda quote retweets, "See you at Evo," which means they are actually going to show up again.
That's
Because
so cool.
we got to bear in mind, SNK previously didn't have much Evo presence, and even when they did, they didn't show up for it, really.
Right, yeah.
Samurai Showdown, I think, was the first time they had their own booth to represent for their game.
They sure did. Everything else was almost like Anime Evo Inside tournament, so...
Funniest thing is, like, during the Guilty Gear broadcast yesterday, they were talking about Evo coming up, and they were talking, and then one of the, I think it was the battle designer, was like, "Yeah, we'll be flying to Evo," and Daisuke's like, "What?"
Well, I mean, the thing is, Arc always has, like, the phenomenal booths.
Right, but, like, it was just hilarious to be like, Daisuke's like, "Wait, what?"
Okay,
He didn't
so...
even know, but it sounds like everybody's going.
Yeah.
So everyone wants to jump back in here. But
And so, first and foremost, that means that SNK is going to obviously have, some presence there. Even if it's not a full-blown booth, they might. I don't know.
yeah, and I just want them to announce the next 2 DLC packs. So,
Cut
like,
me off again, James. Cut me off again.
What was that you were about to say?
Yes! What do you think I was leading up to?
Meanwhile,
Yes,
I'm just
that
here
means
to
that
mark-
more than likely they're going to announce. They're going
They
to
are so
announce
loud
the
when
next
I'm not
season
there,
DLC
they can
stuff.
hardly hear me.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm tired of obviously there have been leaks.
Yeah.
I'm tired of not talking about them. You know what I mean? If you just get them formally announced.
Yeah, I mean, we were already kind of theorizing that would be a thing. It's like, oh yeah, Evo would be a good time to start the announcements. But now that we know they're physically going to be there, kind of like cements it.
And they're probably going to announce the new Fatal Fury game. No, I'm just kidding. That is not happening.
Oh man, Kitty even rolled back for that one.
Yeah, I know, right? That's not going to happen.
Okay, so
yeah.
all I have to say, wait a minute. All I have to say is that if they're coming, we need to
Kidnap them and take
give
them for
them-
drinks.
give them a warm welcome, you guys. Let them know that you're happy to see them and the other devs that are coming along, just give them a happy, as SNK fans that we are, just let them know that you appreciate everything they're doing. And for the love of Glob and every single deity in the damn universe, do not nag at them for shit that is, that you guys complain about on Twitter, please. I know our people in the chat, I know everyone, the fans of SNKronize in the chat, you guys get it. But whoever is going to watch this, just don't hassle the devs when they're there at Evo.
Memorize Oda's face and go up to him and ask for all the balance change. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't do that. Don't say that, James. Don't say that. Oh
No,
my
definitely,
God.
please, if you do see him wandering the floor or something like that, please thank him.
Yeah,
and,
just be like,
and-
thank you, good shit, etc., etc.
yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, don't go up there. Don't do to him what people do to poor Ed Boon's Twitter, dude. Like, David told me the story that he got tagged in a tweet by Ed Boon, and then his timeline just went straight to hell of everybody going, put Melina back in the game, blah blah blah. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe I can try to finagle us getting a neat little interview. Drag KK in to be the interpreter.
Dude, if you think we could actually pull that off, I mean, that would be amazing. But
It's not completely impossible. We know who to talk to.
right.
I mean, to be honest, if everything goes well and I do get the salty sweet I have my eye on,
That'd be a fun
I
way to
intend-
drag them up too. It's like, hey, come hang out with the fans and have some drinks on us, and see what's going on.
That's another thing, you guys. I'm trying to my hardest to get sponsorship and funding right now to have a large salty sweet at the hotel. That is where Evo is going to be, and it is going to be KOF tournament. We want to invite players for exhibition matches against other players. Since everybody internationally goes to Evo, it's really easy to just already have the people there and see if they want to come up. During that time, Synchronized team will be, commentating and running it. But the cool thing is that we do want to invite devs up to come talk on the stream. And we do want to invite other well-known and popular fan favorites to come on up who enjoy KOF and SNK as well, and basically come shoot the shit with us. So if all goes well, I will officially announce it probably like
When
a
it
month
happens.
beforehand.
Yeah.
I'll probably announce it the end of next month or something. So
Yeah, because that would be like the cutoff. That's when we should know for sure if we get to do what we get to do.
Yeah, well, exactly, because we still have no clue if we have our Artist Alley table at Evo yet. If anybody has gotten their green light from Evo, please let me know, because as far as I know and other Artist Alley friends, everybody's still waiting for those emails.
I don't think anyone has gotten anything yet. So
yeah, because right about now is the time I would already be making new merch. And I've held off on it because I always like to know 100% if we're going to a convention or not.
Of course.
So it's been tense. I'm not going to lie. It's been a little bit tense. And so that's why I really want everything to work out for us. I want us to do the salty sweet. I want to have merch at our table. I want us to have a table so you guys can come see us.
Right.
And everything else we talked about.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, tournament season's coming back around. We don't even know what's going to happen for CEO. Who knows? Maybe they'll announce one team at CEO, announce the other team at Evo or something like that. Because we know there's two teams coming, right? That's on the timeline.
I mean, I'm still really holding out hope that we get another the one freebie surprise like Rugal was.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
A new boss.
A new boss rush and because they had this whole mode and it's one character. I'm really hoping we get another one added to that.
The thing about it is, if we do get one, it's got to be Geese, right? I mean, unless they announce.
I'm saying an additional character, though. Yeah, totally should get a Nightmare Geese boss rush. Totally.
Yeah, technically, that's what I was going to say. It should be Nightmare Geese, or, depending on what happens for Evo's, premiere during top 8, either before or after, we might get our DLC team reveal.
Right. I mean, my whole thought process, though, is that, based off of the leaks, we would already kind of know.
No.
you don't think so?
Not necessarily.
Maybe.
Oh my God, Cone, that is hilarious. Don't tempt me.
Oh my God.
But yeah, and I'm just I'm holding out for hope for a little more stuff, and honestly, I'm still just looking forward to the general future of this game. And,
yeah, of course.
And
of course.
Really hoping that maybe next year they can keep a similar pace, 2 more teams per season, and just eventually get the ultimate dream roster of everything anybody could ever want kind of thing.
I mean, the hardest part right now, some people were talking about this in the chat a little bit earlier, and this might be something that SNK has to think about a little bit, but $30 every half a year is pricey.
It is.
Right. So I'm curious if that's the pace they're going to continue. However, most season passes are $30 and get you about 6 characters, right? So if they come out with 12 characters, like that's the price, right?
Yeah.
That's the price. But there's got to be, I don't know, like I wonder if there's a different ways that they can
Now,
kinda...
also, no, admittedly though, the Team Southtown did come with 3 costumes. Which I
Right,
think
yeah,
is
yeah,
something
yeah.
worth like kind of pointing out, that is like you also got the 3 costumes out of it.
Right.
Plus, Rugal came in the season, technically.
I'm basically going to say you get what you pay for with KOF 15 because not only, yeah, it seems pricey, but there's double the amount of characters than there are regular games.
Well, no, but that's what I mean.
So,
is that
you're getting way more anyway.
But see, that's the thing, is it is the same. It is the same price.
It's about the same price, except that like with Street Fighter V, there is no way on God's green earth I'm going to main 3 characters per season.
Right.
There's actually a chance that I could get 3 characters I want to play out of these DLCs and can put them on my team.
Right.
I think that the team dynamic actually makes it a more logical purchase.
Right, but it's still the same cost.
Yes.
It's like $30, 6 characters. It's
Yeah.
about average,
Yeah.
right?
I'm just saying
So-
I think it's easier to justify.
Yeah,
For
I
like
guess.
like in a vacuum, they're basically the same. Yeah. But I think like in practice, I think it's a little easier for me to justify because I know that even if I do main one of those characters from the DLC, I don't have to stop playing the other things because it's just part of my team now.
Right,
Rather
yeah,
than,
yeah.
oh great, now I'm a Colleen main and I have to drop Mika
Or
because
it-
I can't play both.
Or it causes you more team
Character crisis?
Character crisis.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure like that's part of my blood type now is character crisis.
Yeah. At
I
this
wouldn't be
point, so-
surprised, but I'm not complaining. Call me biased, whatever. But with everything so good they're doing, I don't care. I'm gonna keep throwing money at them.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
That's just the thing. Is
5 year
let's
plus
say if they
shelf
do
life,
keep it up,
please.
it would be basically $60 a year to continue for 2 seasons of characters every year. And it does get pricey,
Yeah.
right? So
But I also would
It
totally rather do that than blow $60 on a like bad game later.
oh yeah, for
So-
sure. I mean, people have been doing it for Madden for years, right? I mean, $60
exactly.
for that, but I mean, again,
Plus, when you're diehard
but-
for X amount of characters in this game, it really doesn't matter.
again, Madden's audience is this,
Yeah.
right? KOF's audience
Yeah.
is this.
I mean,
right?
I would literally drop $30 right now
Open that
just
gap
for
a
Adelheid.
little.
What's that?
I would literally drop $30 just for Adelheid right now.
Oh yeah,
So,
of
You
would,
course,
you
of
would,
course,
you
of
would.
course. Yeah,
Fuck it.
yeah, of course.
I mean, come on, let's not lie. You would drop $20 to $30 if we got like the sexy Hyder and Leona from Heroin, because I would.
I think I'd cap out at 10 on that one.
we're talking eBay strats here.
Well, no, and it's also like I don't even play Leona in this game. So
Right,
like
yeah.
I mean, as much as I do love the sexy Hyder and Leona costume, if I played her, I'd probably care more.
Right.
But I mean, I'm also finding that it's not just us. Like other Leona mains are like, I don't know what she's supposed to fucking do in this game.
You cannot have Kim's pants for $60. They will never give it to
It
you.
costs too much for that, dude.
Believe it or not, no, because the more I learn about Unreal and coding physics, it's actually going to be fine.
Yeah, all you do is just set the gravity to Kim's pants to like 0.01, and they'll just be
Oh
like
my
flopping and
God.
floating everywhere, dude. So there you go.
It's
Boom
not even
physics
Kim.
for
It's
Kim's
just the pants. That's the thing. There's no character of Kim. It's just the pants. You
Dude,
can have the pants and
you know,
put them on.
because-
Like fucking
Whatever
Kowski and
character.
Sam show.
But
No,
this-
it's like the tracksuit costumes, right? Give every character Kim's pants.
But not Kim.
Yeah, like the costume is literally called Kim's pants, and
Yes.
and everybody has super gravity defying pants, and Kim's not in
Everyone.
the game.
That would, you know
I'm
what?
here
That would
for
just
it.
break the game. That would just break everybody's computer.
Dude, Mary would look
Steam would
so
have
sick
a
with Kim
shutdown. I'd rather have Kim's
Dinosaurs.
pants break the internet than a picture of another Kim that I'm not even going to finish the name of.
Fair.
So, yeah.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, there's a couple of characters who would look phenomenal in Kim pants, but then yes, as you said, Dinosaur would be fucking hilarious.
I want to see Dinosaur in Kim pants, dude.
Rugal in Kim pants?
God.
Yeah, Rugal,
Doing that weird,
wait.
teleport dash? He's, And it just...
It's
Genocide
like those,
cutter,
it's like
dude.
those
Genocide cutter.
memes.
yeah.
No, it's like the memes, you know, like, does a dog wear pants like this or like this? So it would be, does Dinosaur wear his pants like this or like this? And it's the tail through or just the pants right
or
under
does he
the
have
tail.
the pants on top of him and all four limbs have the pants?
And somehow I'm still not going to get Anton.
Oh my God.
Okay, so, I think it's time to actually talk about stuff now.
Wait, are we done with all
Are we on to
the-
stuff?
Are we
Yeah,
on to
because
stuff?
the last Yamazaki topic comes later.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Actually,
I just wanted to make sure we were done.
I'm good with
talking
that.
about-
Actually, I am going to say one little bit. The chat has mentioned it as well. The Thorgy's Arcade KOF Retrospective Part 3 came out today. And if you've been watching that series, those videos are long as fuck. And so it debuted at 1 p.m. And between, work and chatting with people and stuff, I still haven't finished watching it. But it's good. It's still going good. I like seeing the fact that he's gone out of his way to defend Falcone.
Yeah, so we've
Good.
got part 1, which is almost 2 hours long, part 2, which is over 2 hours long, and part 3, which is 3 hours long. Holy crap.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it covers
The
the Max
lore is
Impact
deep.
games and the Ash Saga.
Right, and there's a lot to say about the 12 and 13 era,
Yeah.
right? So obviously, there's a lot to say.
There's a lot.
So, but these are consistently really good videos. Man does good work. He does a lot of extra digging. He will record his own footage, so he's forcing himself to revisit some of these games, and he's like, wow, this is not as bad as I remember, or this is way better than I remember, or yeah, this didn't age so well, and it's really good to see a lot of what he has to say about it, and it's really good.
Highlighted here, you see Thorgy's Arcade. So it is youtube.com/Thorgy's Arcade. All one word, no underscore, no apostrophes, obviously. So just Thorgy's Arcade, basically, as you can see up here, as I'm trying to highlight.
Yeah, because it's a Thor corgi.
It's
So it's authority.
Right. Got
Yeah,
it.
authority.
Okay. Got it.
It's authority.
It's authority.
Obviously, if you follow me on Twitter, I've retweeted some of the stuff for the debut of the video and everything, but it's good. So yeah, you should consider checking that out. But yes, on to stuff.
Stuff. Okay. Lots of stuff.
We have 2 stuffs. I have 2 stuffs.
You have 2 stuffs.
And I think
Okay.
Kitty might have some more stuff as well, but maybe not. I don't know if she
I
prepared stuff.
have 3 stuffs. So.
Okay. Okay, so first things first, Ruiz stuff.
Yes.
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 So our good friend, G's Ruiz, he's like, hey man, I got you something. But I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm like, okay, cool. So he comes over yesterday and he's like, here's your stuff. And I peek in the bag and I'm kind of like, no fucking way. And then I open it and yes fucking way. So I'm sure you've seen S tier, official S tier. They have the Marvel's Capcom 2 rug that was really cool. Well, they also made basically the coolest throw blanket in history. And so my buddy went ahead and picked it up for me. And so we're going to look at it. So I'm going to need you to stand up, James, to give me a hand with this.
Okay.
'Cause it's,
Yeah, it takes 2 of you to hold it up and model it off correctly.
it's large, almost Antonov large.
Antonov large. It's a good large. It's always a good size. Anyways, this is the KOF blanket that S tier has put out, I think about a month ago. Look at how gorgeous it is.
How's the shot?
Come over to me. Come over to me. There you go. This is a blanket, by the way.
That's all covers from Neo Geo Freak redone
Yes.
as this blankets cover thing, and oh my god, it's so fucking cool!
Stay away, Jasmine.
Jasmine, don't you dare jump on that.
Stay away.
We were
Jasmine.
just talking about trying to hang it on the wall, but cats might attack it.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
goodness.
this is one of those, it's gonna be put into storage until I can find a good way to drape it and turn it into a really giant tapestry kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, this thing is super, super cool. And like, as you've probably already heard, like official S tier does really good work, and this thing just.
You need to show it off a little more. Don't fold it up yet. Let the people see.
There's only so much we can do.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, if you just hold it the way you were, so they can see some of the magazine covers,
I was
like
trying to.
the CBS one.
Doing.
I'm gonna correct you by telling you to do what you already did.
Do it again.
Replay.
Do it again.
There you go.
And then
Do it slower. It will please me.
Lower your hands. Oh, I see you want.
I'm trying to get the lower rows.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah. So I mean, if we can get the link, we can show like the official pictures and the reveal and all that. But
Yeah.
dude, this thing is so
Of
freaking
course.
cool, and it's so freaking large, and it's so comfy, and I can't wait to cuddle it later. But yeah, it's really cool, and I'm
Do you think
happy.
it might be one of the coolest presents you've ever gotten, or is that too much of a blanket statement?
Well played. Well played.
Oh
I'll let
my
you have
god. Oh my god.
And then, as some of you may know, this arrived.
Wait. Before you open that box.
What's in the box?
He did it again. I knew he was going to. That's why I paused. So the blanket, why don't you tell them if they're interested in checking it out in person,
That's why I
seeing
was.
some of the cool stuff these people have?
Yes. So one of the big things is official S tier will have a presence at Evo.
Yay!
Theoretically, if we can all get our information of whether we have a booth.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
like all I know is that at least the founder is going to be at Evo. There's a good chance they're going to be having some of the merch, but I'm not 100% sure what all the details are or anything like that.
Right.
They might have a vendor booth, which would be super cool. So I'll make sure to like retweet if they actually make announcements about that sort of thing. But I don't know for sure.
Yeah, but
But-
they're the ones that you've probably seen on Twitter before, that with like the MVC2 rug, the
Yes.
the CVS rug as well.
Yeah,
right?
and then now they've got like another blanket like this that's like Marvel or
it was X-Men versus
it's-
Street
I thought it
Fighter.
was-
X versus Street
something.
Fighter
I
Sprite.
thought it was
Something.
Third Strike. Wasn't it a Third Strike blanket?
I think they had. I mean, they have a few blankets, right?
They do have a
Wait,
good
how did
collection
you
of blankets,
bump
but I
into the-
do remember
Because
seeing-
he probably lives in that actual region over there.
SoCal?
Apparently,
Does the guy who make this live in SoCal?
he's from SoCal. I think he
Oh.
still lives in
Oh.
SoCal.
Oh, okay. Well, there
Yeah,
you go.
that's how Ruiz knows him.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So our buddy Ruiz basically was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna buy this for you and make you happy, but I'm also gonna buy it from him to make him happy."
Yeah. Now, again,
Full circle.
these are not, so just as a caveat here, these things are not like super machine produced, right? Like these
Yeah, they aren't full mass produced.
They-
Like he made like a few hundred, maybe.
Yeah, these are very difficult to make. So obviously when you check them out, you know, they're going to cost a little bit more, but that's because they are made with love, and they are made it's not like just some sort of like quick churn these out things.
No,
and
they're
stuff,
very
so-
detailed. They have a good resolution when you're even looking at them as
Yeah,
close up
it
as you
actually
want.
looks way
You
better
know,
than it has, like, any
they're,
right to.
they're really nice quality made items. So
And it's cool. So like a bit of a funny story about this blanket specifically is he really wanted to do something for like SNK communities, but he's not the biggest SNK fan himself, so he wasn't sure what to do. And so like this was the idea he had. And I'm like, this is like the best idea you could have possibly had.
Right. And so
Yeah.
Ragnar.
Yeah, so actually so they're on Twitter as official S tier.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So if you want to go check them out and give them a follow, look at their
Just
stuff.
all one word.
I do believe it's just at official S tier. No hyphens, no shortcut, no nothing.
Let's take a look at this.
Take it for a ride.
Da-da-da-da. Official, is this it?
That
Yeah.
that is not it.
my-
I don't think that's
no,
it.
that's
Oh, no, it's just check S tier. And oh, maybe it's like S tier official or something.
This one?
No,
Oh, it's the same guy over here.
give me a sec. I'm looking.
Yeah. No problem.
no.
Official
that,
underscore S tier. That's why. There we go. That's the one.
There you go. All right. So now we can go over here. There you go. Official.
Yeah, I'm already seeing. There's already a picture of the blanket and such. So
Yeah. Good shit, Zilcho.
Yeah, so here he goes.
Dude, that Active for Street Fighter one is so fire.
This is so
like,
good.
especially the Rogue. I mean, I'm a sucker for Rogue anyway, but the Rogue really sells that one for me.
I mean, Rogue, dude, like, even I was like, yeah, Rogue's kind of cool. And then you watch the Fox X-Men cartoon, and then you're just like, Rogue is the greatest character ever, dude. Like, you can't not fall in love with Rogue from that cartoon, dude. But
you really
this,
cannot.
dude. This is so sick. That's so good. I'm Juggernaut. So cool.
Oh, yeah, and then you go a little below that. You actually
Yeah,
see...
keep scrolling. There it is. The next two
And
images
yeah, this
are
is
the
on top
blanket.
of a DDR machine.
Which will tell you how big it is.
Yeah, to give you an idea. how
Actually,
big
it's
it
on
is.
a pump it up machine.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
if you
right, it
go
is
a little
bumped up.
lower, there's actually a video.
Look at this thing, dude. That's crazy.
How much further?
A little bit lower, or
Well, you have it clicked on just media, right?
No.
no, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, here, hold on. Here. I'm just gonna send this to you right now. There you go.
Right.
There you go.
This is
What the? On Twitter DM?
Twitter. Okay.
Probably Twitter DM.
Yeah, it's in your Twitter DMs.
Oh yes.
Ta-da!
Hey, somebody was tagged in that one.
I've never seen this. That's weird.
Well, your notifications are probably...
A cluster.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Yeah, also probably want to minimize the DMs there.
Retweet this over here.
And then let's check out this video. Sunshine Glory
I'm muting it just in case.
for KOF02UM.
Dude, I played a Hot Wheels trailer. We got DMCA'd, so.
Okay. Fair point. Fair point.
And honestly, I'm just happy to have a blanket that says Bariki 1 on it.
Like, seriously, like I was telling you guys, if you saw that zoom in, the resolution is just so good.
Right.
Beautiful.
There you go. That's
All
the,
right.
That's the blankie right there. I mean, look at that. That's the zoom in right there. You can see
Yay.
how it looks and everything. So, again, just really well done. Really nice and soft and comfortable too. So, but God, like I said, I don't think I could use it as a blanket. Like, I just feel like I can't, especially because of these things
Fur balls.
over here, right? Yeah. My cats who are known for puking on my blankets all the time. So,
Blech.
But then there's this,
yes.
which we've talked about incessantly for the past month and a half or so. The Bitmaps KOF history book. It arrived. I know some of you already got yours, but we're going to open it. We're doing it.
Whose is this one?
This one's mine.
Okay.
Because you think I'm going to make you open yours when I already have this one this far open? Like, come on. You can open it on your own time.
Okay, fair.
It's not
figured
like
you would
I'm not
leave
gonna
it up
open
here
mine either.
afterwards.
You guys are so silly. Oh my goodness.
I just thought you would leave it up here.
If
just
you
to be
want, I can leave this one up
No,
here.
no, you don't have to.
They're all
I'm saying-
functionally unopened, so...
Okay.
Alright, anyways. So first things first, I love this touch with the old KOF logo on the front of the box, or the top of the box. I thought that was super cute. We got the sweet little
Super
SNK
cute.
logos, all the stuff. And everyone and their mother has done the unboxing already, and they're just like, I really like how this is packaged.
Yeah, and
The
you
little
guys
foam
can see
corners.
you can see the envelope on the screen.
Okay, they
already.
weren't kidding when they said that envelope was big, but
It is
I'm
fucking
glad we
enormous.
have a giant one now.
It's actually just Chang's invite, because they had to make it bigger for him.
That's like KOD size.
Or the Antonov invite, that's what it is.
It's the Antonov invite. That is
Has to be
definitely the
big enough for his
Antonov
big old
invite.
man hands.
or the KOD one, right? So, well, actually,
Antonov is a big fella.
KOD would not be able to open any of them because he's got tiny little hands. So, it's a problem.
Little T-Rex arms.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, and this is a little flyer that comes inside it, just saying like, hey, check out our store, check out, this, that. It's because it's really cool.
Yay.
And the sweet postcard.
Nice.
Oh, Kyo and Iori.
Kiori.
Kiori, yeah, exactly.
It's always Kiori.
Why does it smell like perfume?
What?
Because Yori's fabulous? I don't know.
There's just something, I don't know, there was like some weird perfumey smell over there.
Does it smell like bodega?
Bodega.
Bodega. And there's the book in its beautiful wrapping.
The thing is seriously heavy though. Like I could kill a man with it.
See, that's what you need. If someone breaks into your house, you just smack them upside the head with the book. And there you
Then
go.
you too can be the king of fighters.
And you too can be the champion of the King of Fighters.
Okay,
Okay, now that I know that it comes sealed, I now don't want to open mine.
But see, I feel like something's wrong here, right? Like I feel
What do
like
you mean?
I feel like someone's gonna come and steal this from us because we're from USA.
I don't play sports.
Okay, that's fair.
By the way, just so you know, Thorgy's
Why do I
arcade
take
videos
anything you say
do,
seriously?
do also consistently make fun of the sports team getting beat up. It makes me very happy.
Poor sports team.
Oh, sweet cardboard.
Dude, I love cardboard. Man. You don't even
How
understand.
does
Dude,
the
I saw
envelope
it-
smell, James?
I saw a post on Twitter today that reminded me of you.
Sure.
It was one of those men posting their W's, and it was, I finally used that one piece of wood I've had in my garage this whole time. I've been saving in case I ever needed to use it.
Yep.
From 2006.
It's the greatest, dude. Whenever you do get a chance to use something like that. Like these things, you know how useful these are to put on top of tables and dresser drawers so things don't fall into the back? It's so useful, dude.
Dude, I'm so nervous. Like, it's actually attached pretty well.
Uh-oh.
In for a penny, in for a pound, I guess.
YOLO?
No,
Wait,
you're making me nervous. You're making me nervous. Told you to don't look at me like that.
yeah, I maybe would want like a knife or... Oh, no.
James, don't you have a letter opener?
Got scissors.
That's not a letter. No, those.
I've got a nail clipper. You can use the file. That's the same thing, technically.
Well, he got it. Okay, yay.
That's as good as it's gonna get.
Okay. It's your favorite picture.
She's joking, by the way.
I figured, yeah.
No, the
So-
only reason I said that is because with our collection packets, that's the same image he got on one of his sponges.
Yeah, my 15 box set
Oh,
that had little sponges in it. So the sponges were actually random.
Oh, okay.
And so I was kind of mad.
That's a good picture right there. I know, even though you don't like the character.
It's still a kick-ass
It's a
picture.
good picture.
It is still a good picture.
Oh, dang.
And then the
actually
JoJo
has-
pose.
Oh, okay. It's just.
Yeah,
branded.
this is the cover of this game, whatever.
Right. So this
Right.
one says 94. Oh, you want me to put it in the back?
Yeah, putting them in the original.
Oh, okay. This says 96. So the first one says 94. This says 96. That one is
96 for PlayStation.
PlayStation. Yeah.
Now, I got the same sponge as you did, Soul Bruce Lee. I got Geese on the chair, and then I got the Iori KO on the floor sponge.
Oh, the classic picture.
The 97 with Mary on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, I'm happy
That's-
about that one.
That's getting framed immediately.
And then the Neo Geo CD 97 with Shingo. And
Hi,
CYS. Or part of CYS. Nobody cares about Chris, apparently. Look how fucking chopped he is. Dude, Chris is so chopped.
Oh, move it
I am-
further towards
Where
me.
is he even?
There he is.
I mean,
Oh my
it
goodness.
looks like it's being blocked by Kitty's camera, but it's just that's how it is. So, all right, there you go. Everybody hates Chris. There you go. Perfect.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Hold up that other, the CYS one again, please.
Yeah, because you actually can kind of see Shermie's eye, which is really weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Look at that,
right.
yeah.
You can see her eye. Wow, Shinkiro actually drew the eye at one point in time.
I mean,
Yes,
that's
yeah.
like the almost second artwork of her eye. There's a picture of her like knocked out. Yashiro's holding her, and it kind of does that faint, like
Right.
you see the eye, but you don't trick. So those are beautiful.
They make me happy.
Those were pleasant. In the giant envelope, I really like it.
Yeah. Okay. And now, I literally sometimes forget how heavy this is. Like, actually brutal.
The plushie gave her eyes. Interesting. Here, do you want to use this just to get through the plastic?
That might work.
I always use the nail clippers.
Are you talking about the early 90s plushie of her? I think that's actually the only plushie of her.
If you want to use the scissors too, let me know. I've got scissors too.
Yes.
Got the scissors here for you if you need them.
I've got the seam.
Seam is not being very helpful, dude.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
nice. So are her eyes like regular eyes, or are they little like fox squinty eyes?
Or like snake eyes. Snake eyes. Book.
Smell.
Good
That's
lord.
big old book.
Woo!
Yeah.
Ugh.
What was that for?
Adhesive and wood.
Hmm.
That woke me up.
Delicious.
Oh, hell yeah! It's actually just got a switch.
On the back over there, yeah.
Wait. It actually has a switch to turn it off and on?
Off and on.
Yep,
Yep.
just an actual on-off switch, plain and simple.
That's it.
Okay, that makes sense because somebody posted on Facebook that their book wasn't working.
What?
And I found that hard to believe, and I wonder if they turned it on.
That's crazy. I thought the buttons were like actually depressed or something. Look, but it's this. It's just.
It's part of the case.
It's smooth, yeah.
Go to hell!
Nice.
Who
Who could that be? Nice. My favorite. Venom Strike.
Accurate.
Double strike.
I'm trying to give you the accurate
The true in-game experience. Really just needs to randomly do double strike.
That would have been funny
Yep.
if they did that.
My girl.
Bodega.
Bodega.
Bodega cat.
Yeah, 98.
Benimaru Kuraida.
Oh, bang.
Of course.
And yeah, you should be able to change batteries because there's a little screw back there too.
Yeah. And of
All right,
course,
let me-
the last
let me
one
get
that we
something.
have not actually played yet. Save it for last.
Kick.
Save the best for last.
Yeah.
Turn
there's-
it
Deal.
around so they can turn it around so they can see the faces.
So if you look at this, there's just a tiny little glasses screw here. So if you just have a tiny screwdriver, you can open this up and it literally tells you the battery that's supposed to go on here and everything. Yeah, it literally tells you the battery. So
Ooh.
you just replace that and that's it. So yeah, and if you look at the front, obviously this is the faces over here. So you just touch on one of these.
You can touch on one of these and go to hell.
Perfect. Harder.
Okay, let's look at this bad boy.
Oh my god.
First off,
Yay,
I'm already
finally.
a big fan because it comes with the
the
ribbon for
placeholder,
the
yeah,
mark.
the placeholder, yeah.
Also,
Should be like,
things
Can I
oh
smell
my
it?
god.
sniff,
Can I smell book?
sniff it.
I'm gonna flip through the pages really like this.
Get high off of that motherfucker.
Dude,
See, I thought I was bad for always wanting to smell my freshly opened like packages of collector items, but compared to James, I am not.
it is part of the ritual of opening old Nintendo games. Dude.
It is.
Sniffing
No,
the
I agree
instruction
with you on
booklet.
that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
it's definitely a watch battery. It's definitely a flat watch battery. But I mean, when you look at the case, you can see that obviously there's this thick part on the back to house the entire, wires and everything like that.
And the speaker.
I actually love that the first thing you see is Street Fighter 1.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, they're
Wow.
talking about how Street Fighter 1 probably
Led to
started
Fatal
the
Fury.
genre. Yeah.
Or how it led to Fatal Fury and everything. Art of Fighting.
Soul Bruce Lee, depending on what pop-up it is, and like it takes a minute.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
it,
fine.
Yeah,
it
no,
took
I'm
like
s-
3
we're
to
still
4
waiting on
months for
ours,
us
too.
to get our collector set. That I just posted up.
Dude, I feel like, outside of that figure thing that I was talking about for Guilty Gear, they're totally like seeing what SNK is doing and trying to do their stuff. They're doing a Guilty Gear pop-up shop. Like, I haven't heard of any other fighting game doing that. And they're doing a Guilty Gear pop-up shop now. So
Yeah.
I feel like Doc Fugu's going to have to help me a little bit more here.
Yeah.
Find some Johnny stuff, please.
James, actually, Guilty Gear did a pop-up shop like a month and a half ago here in the state.
Did they? Holy shit.
It was more of a.
It was a crossover collab one with like a boba shop or whatever. Is that the one?
No,
something else, too.
It was the macaroon shop.
That's what it
It was
was.
the
Yeah.
milk and honey
Okay,
milk
okay,
and honey,
okay.
whatever macaroon shop, and
I
they
just have a-
actually had Guilty Gear themed macaroon.
Yeah.
And they
but
also
I just-
did it for Phantom Breaker.
But it's probably not going to be as cool as like the Japan because they'll probably have the acrylics and stuff like that, right? So,
Well, of course, but I mean, depending on the pop-up shop, they make special merch for each one. So
They designed
We'll
KOF
see about
94
that.
with character base stats.
dude, they did Transformers tech specs, dude. I'm so excited by that. I can't wait to
How long did we last? An hour and a half?
hour and a half, hour and 20
Yep.
minutes. I'm so excited because, like, honestly, like, I'm obsessed with that kind of shit. I just told you about how we took our comic characters and put them into the Romance of the Three Kingdoms games and gave them stats, dude.
Oh my God, James, you
Photos
cracked
of
me
Neo
up.
Geo Land.
Oh, my heart. Oh. Soul Bruce Lee, a lot of times, like, when it says the expected date it's supposed to come, it'll come like a month or two after.
Right.
Because even with, like, figures, anything we got from the online shop or pop-up shops, they've always taken a long time. And even though the date
to do that.
says, it'll be around this time, just add, like, a month and a half to that.
Because, yeah, that thing is
So
scary.
it'll probably next month, I hope it comes to you.
I mean, we're still waiting
did
on
he,
ours
Did
too.
he order it through Zen Market, or did he just do it directly SNK shop?
That's an excellent
I
question.
don't
know. But yeah, like, so we ordered ours through Zen Market, and they haven't actually gotten to Zen yet. It's just whenever they fill the orders from those pre-orders from pop-up stuff, then send it to Zen Market, then send it over, and whatever happens.
Cool. That's right. I'm gonna have to ask you to send me one of the PDFs so I can.
Yeah, I'll figure out how to get that linked
Oh,
over.
God, this is so good, dude.
Yeah, this is basically probably the only time I'm actually personally going to flip through this book because I'm going to read the PDF
Right.
later.
I mean, one of the tough things about this too. I mean, this is an interesting topic here too, because obviously the sprites and everything are pixel perfect and everything like that. But interestingly enough, we've been learning that a lot of this is drawn and designed with scan lines in mind. I almost kind of wish that we could see how it looked with the scan lines in a lot of ways.
95 Billy. Mary Yamazaki cameo.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, our SNK or our KOF 15 with the portrait, ours didn't even come early. It came like 2 months after it was supposed to. So, and like Olaf was saying, if you did it through Zen Market, they're probably waiting for it to be shipped from the online pop-up shop to them and then to you.
Exactly. So.
Gannett's choking a motherfucker.
That man with his eyes open.
Dude, I never realized how big his mouth was in this shot.
You at least gotta turn the book around or like
Dude, it's like
camera
I'm too
close
far away
up
for it
on
to be
it.
relevant most of the time.
Or
Like,
James, can you swap angles without anything shutting down?
not really. Hey, Goose.
Yeah, the video is not as big of a problem as it is the thing with the other what the heck?
What the?
No, I'm just trying to
What
see
the?
what Cone is linking here.
Oh, yeah.
It's not. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Ooh, boy. The rabbit hole suddenly beginning. 98.
The can of worms has been
I
opened.
mean, I know that there's also a problems with the tech specs with Sideswipe and Sunstreaker. Their personalities got swapped by accident.
Yeah, no problem, Bruce Lee. I mean, sometimes, a lot of times, like we'll get stuff early, and then we'll be absolutely stunned that it got there so early.
Dude.
And like with other things, it takes months to get it.
This
so,
one I have to drag up and share. Real quick. Dude,
even
Chibi-
if it's on Twitter, just like tag me, let me know when it comes.
that Chibi Shermie is way too cute.
Isn't that from the Neo Pocket
Yeah.
Card Fighters?
Careful. The thing is heavy, dude.
That's so adorable.
That Chibi Shermie is like the cutest thing ever.
Adorbs. I love her.
Yep, from KOF R1. It's actually one game I still need to get. I didn't even realize Orochi's in that. Yep, and then up to 99. Hey, cool. It's the best stage ever.
Oh,
It's actually a really cool screenshot, though.
It is.
Takuma and
That
Chen.
does look cool, even from here.
Whip. K-Dash.
KOF R2. 2000.
For everybody who's listening, basically we are just flipping through this giant book of nothing but screenshots, stages, artwork, sketch artwork, official artwork put out for different games, and a bunch of different like pixel art
God, I had literally
for
forgotten
all
about
different moves
Ignis's
with
win pose
multiple
with Misty.
characters.
Oh.
This is a really cool win pose.
But there
There's
is
a lot of pages
lot
on
of
this
nice
thing.
goodies
I
in
mean,
there.
do you want to keep flipping through here?
Yeah, I'm trying to like get like reasonably through. Like we get to 2003, we get, oh, there we go. That's what I was looking.
Oh, you're looking for that. Yeah.
Oh,
Careful
that's
with that.
unfortunate.
Careful with that. What's wrong?
It had
What?
like a little speck of glue on it, and actually took a little bit of the center page with it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure if you get like a black Sharpie,
I'm-
just color over that. That will.
I'm not gonna try to make it look better by ruining it worse. Yes, the lovable Ignis. Ugh. 94 rebound. 11! Yay. 98 UM. 02 UM. 12 and 13 to 14. There we go. Into 15.
Nice.
We actually get a small 2-page spread for 15. Just be like, yep, this happened recently. All right, back to history.
Oh, they have a second page of contents there.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
because for the characters.
Well, that's
these
for
are
all of
individual
the.
characters
That's
and
for like all the
concept
little
art.
articles and the.
Okay.
and they're all in alphabetical order.
Oh, dang, nice. Okay.
Yeah, the classic Mary designs. That one is always weird to me because I was like, wait, what? Yeah, it's
Nice.
a rough sketch from '98 apparently.
Brian.
Brian originally had a helmet.
I'm surprised they even acknowledged they existed in this book, man.
Oh
Bring
my
me back
god,
my
James.
sports team.
It's part of history. That's why.
Yeah, Team
Who
USA
knows?
is definitely
History might repeat itself, James. So
USA is definitely history right now. Team USA, dude.
Gannett's.
Goro,
Heavy D.
Heavy D. Do they all? Oh, does he always have an exclamation mark after his name?
Yes.
Okay.
That's part of their legally safe fixes.
Now, oh, because there's actually a rapper named Heavy D. Right?
Yes.
So, yeah. Now, is this only playable characters in here? So far it is, huh? They don't
No,
have-
because Gannett's was in here.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, or I should say fightable, maybe playable characters, but like Botan wasn't in here, for example.
I don't
right?
believe so, no.
Yeah, they didn't have Botan. There you go. Blue to brown.
brown.
Yep. No Botan. Book is
Actually-
unacceptable. Just kidding.
Josh will be sad.
Yeah, no Adelheid either.
What? But he was playable.
Yeah. And it's weird because there is like old concept art for him, so I'm surprised that Ralph's
Well, at
kinda
least
cool.
that's in there for you.
Yeah, obviously we don't want to show all this stuff on the screen
Yeah.
too, because buy the book. Buy the book.
Buy my book. Buy my book.
What was that from again?
The critic
The critic.
in that
So,
misery
for-
episode.
Yeah.
For you guys listening out there, if you've been debating back and forth on getting this book,
Whoa.
I highly, highly suggest
Yeah,
that
'cause
you
now we get
just
to-
go on ahead and purchase it. Because
Now we get to the
not
characters that
only-
never were.
Yeah, there's a whole section called unused fighters. Wow.
Oh, I can't wait to look at that section.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a couple
man.
of cool bits, and then like the overall key art, which is of course
For
the classics.
Games, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
everything,
Dang.
everything.
I mean,
Jesus.
dude, if you're a fan of Shinkaro art, dude, this is a treasure trove for you here because all of this stuff is here. Which game did he stop becoming the official artist for? Because he transitioned over to CVS and CVS 2, and it was around that time Capcom then kind of stole him or something, right?
Yeah, and that's about that
Yeah.
ballpark time.
Right, yeah.
But he's come
Did I
back
see
for
Falcone art in there? I
Yes, of
thought
course
I
we
might have
did.
seen.
Yeah, because he.
I
Wait,
thought
is
so.
this pixels of like the developers?
Yes.
That's so funny.
That's cool.
Dang. The original planner of KOF.
Oh wow, this interview is long. Hell yeah.
I can't wait to read that.
How far does the book go? The games go up to in that section over there? Where did it stop? Did it get to 14?
What section?
KOF 14. Where was it listing all the games and showing the key arts and stuff?
I should hit all the way 15, but it might stop at 14.
Okay. Damn.
Lead programmer from OG Games.
Jesus. Producer of
12 and 13.
That's a big one right there.
Yeah, this is one of the ones I really want to
The
read.
musician.
Yeah,
Oh, he
Shabi.
did from 95 all the way till 15. So the only one he didn't do was 94.
Basically, or at least didn't work on.
Right.
Because like some of them he was like the entire soundtrack, and some of them he like provided help and did a couple things.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, and then Ogura-san.
When did Oda basically start becoming the producer of?
So he's actually an OG employee, and then I think he left and came back,
Okay.
something like that. But he's been with the company basically for fucking ever.
Right. I mean, in the character section, it didn't have Isla and Dolores in it, did it?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So
No.
it is missing a little bit of the 15 lore at this point.
Yeah,
Bruce.
but I mean, the thing is, like, for this game to, or for this book to have come out now, means that they finished writing it like by the middle of last year.
Exactly.
So the fact that they got to do anything for 15 is actually kind of cool.
Yeah. So if you're mad about
Yep.
that, you could definitely. Okay, I didn't do that one.
Yagami is always welcome here.
Nice. Yeah, that's a nice packaging here. So
That's a nice package.
yeah, here you go. Other stuff here too that you don't want to lose. This stuff here as well. Jasper's being a adorbs little cat right now on the table.
Aw, thank you for subscribing, Soul
thank
Bruce
you,
Lee.
Bruce.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, slide this back in there. Now,
We appreciate that.
Kitty, now, Kitty, you had stuff to talk about in show and tell.
I have a little bit of stuff, so I
You
will
had the
grab
occasional
that.
stuff and or thing.
Now, if you tuned in to the last two shows we did, told you guys that we bought a ton of stuff because the SNK online shop is closing down. And they've had a bunch of sales going on. So we kind of use that as our excuse to go on ahead and just buy all the things. What's Jasmine doing?
She got up. She was doing the thing where she was rolling on the table You know, her stomach was up.
all cute.
She was doing the rolling thing, but she got up, so never mind. Of course, right when I turn on the camera is when she gets up, so that's how it always
That's how it is.
Yeah, okay.
Now we're heartbroken that the SNK online shop is closing. I'm hoping that they're closing it down and maybe they're just gonna make some sort of official shop.
I mean, it seems
Somewhere.
to me more that they're going to do the thing where they're going to license out a lot of their stuff so other people make it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like, we're closing down our shop.
That's
but
already
here's
been
700
happening,
figures,
but
you know?
yeah, that's already been happening, and I'm not complaining because we've gotten some really cool collabs from that as well, especially with clothing.
Do you want to keep that sticker or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn it back right down and just stuff it in. It'll be fine.
Oh, okay, because you can cut the sticker out with the scissors if you wanted to as well, so...
I know how scissors work.
I'm just making sure, that's all. I just wanted to-
So I'm gonna go on ahead and say about, let's see, a year and a half, 2 years ago, one pop-up shop that happened with the SNK online shop. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it behind me. Was the Okinawa vacation.
Oh no, that's
Themed
completely
items.
out of shot.
Okay. Basically, they had a pop-up in Okinawa. I was so jealous.
Which
I
one is
couldn't
it?
get over to it
Just
in time.
Leftwards. Yeah. That one.
This one.
There it is. Here, let me tilt this up just a little bit. There you guys go. This was one of the items. It was basically you have Mina, Athena, Kula.
Mui.
You have Nakanuru, Mamahaha.
I almost thought she was going to sing that song. Mina, Athena, Banana, Fana.
Oh god.
Also, Tactics loves your Genjuro shirt.
Oh yes. Thank you very much.
Sick Genjuro shirt.
Anyways, it was those main girls from KOF and Sam Show and everything else. And basically, they're all on vacation in Okinawa, so they have the cute little Hawaiian style outfits and such. And you could get acrylics and keychains of them. They
Sirloin,
had
you
some
watch your,
really.
You watch your mouth.
What?
Sirloin needs to watch his mouth.
What did Sirloin say that I missed?
SNK should work with GameStop for merch. I like how Kitty got to be front and center for that one.
She's going to show some merch, so I just want to make
You,
sure.
Yeah,
sir,
I mean, it-
you watch your mouth, good sir.
See?
Damn.
Anyways, this is one of the items. It is the Okinawa pop-up. And this is, I can't believe I'm opening this.
Ooh, actually, time out. Erroneous just pointed out something very nice.
Nice.
SNK has replied on Steam saying they actually are looking at the matchmaking.
Oh, dang.
Because they've been actually really active in Steam forums
Oh,
and doing
really?
community manager stuff in
That's
there.
really good.
Okay,
So if they're
okay.
talking about it in there, that's a really strong start.
That is
like I said,
actually-
we
That's
just need to
huge.
hear
And-
something.
Yeah, so that's
As-
the kind of thing we
As
need.
tradition. Smells like a tote bag. Okay, you know what? I'm lying. Hold on. Smells like a tote bag and hay. All right, enough of that. How cute is that?
Is that from the same artwork back there? No, it's different.
It
artwork.
is. No, it's the exact same artwork.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, they didn't darken in Athena's hair over here, so.
No, it's just all basic outline because if they did darken the hair, then it would look really bad.
Thank you, Cone.
So super cute tote, and I will probably use it with my Neo Geo Hawaiian shirt and matching shorts at Evo. Because, you know, being in the FGC, you gotta have your drip at Evo.
Yeah.
All right, this is my favorite, and when I was setting up to start streaming with you guys, my mom actually came in the room, and she looked at this, and she was like, "Oh my god, what is this? This is so cute. When did you get this?" So I told
Where did this
her.
Hawaiian shirt come from?
You mean this one?
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean that and the tote. I'm sorry, the tote bag and stuff like that.
So they originally were from a special pop-up event they did in Okinawa, but a lot of the items were still available on the SNK online shop.
Okay. KK
Yes.
posted this.
That sounds right.
Okay.
But this is, I'm really happy. Thank you to Olaf for grabbing this for me because it's the vintage style my photo of her in a bathing suit.
Yeah, what is that? Is that a 98 picture originally?
I think it
it's
might
a
be
98.
97, 98. I don't remember, but sorry, I'm not opening this right now.
Oh, this is from February, so this might not be the one.
Oh, well, okay, well. Either way.
But to match that shirt,
Oh,
I got the tote bag.
Where did you get these from?
SNK online shop.
So these were just on
Yeah,
sale.
these were some of the stuff that they still had in inventory when we made our purchases.
The great thing about the SNK online shop and getting it through Zen Market is that SNK, if it doesn't sell out completely, and even if it does, a lot of times they'll restock depending. Like the KOF 15 acrylics, they had to keep restocking those because they completely sold out at their Akiba pop-up shop at the Container Store. But the nice thing is that after the pop-up, these are available on the online shop. And thanks to that, I was able to actually get them because, of course, it's not like I could just hop in my private jet and fly over to Okinawa and go pick up some stuff and come back.
That's how we got the Harajuku Kittyland like hand towel too, because that's from like 5 years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah, God, was that 5 years ago already?
It was
oh
fucking
my God.
forever ago. Yeah, it was like a year or two before we went to Japan for Evo Japan. It was like a long time.
But I haven't checked it in the last few days. I don't know what merchandise is still available. All I know is when they announced that the online shop was closing down, we grabbed all this.
Yeah.
All
And so Bruce Lee, actually, it's something we've been thinking about is there's probably going to be another pop-up coming soon, or SNK might bring special merchandise like they did during Sam Show to some of the distributors over there so that we can actually get the Geese acrylic. Because Lord knows I'm going to want the Geese and Yamazaki acrylics.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Wait, did I get my Janae acrylic?
Not yet.
I
I
did.
wonder if they're gonna bring any of them to Evo.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't have it physically, but we grabbed it, right?
We should have. I mean, I'll double check the cart, but I do believe we went ahead and pre-ordered one of those if we were allowed. No, we weren't allowed to because those weren't part of that pre-order. So no, I don't think we actually got any of the Mark of the Wolves team yet. I'll double check. I don't remember. Fine, I'm looking.
Yeah, I need to make sure I have my
You
Janae.
can't remember.
Well, I don't remember if the Mark of the Wolves team was available as part of those pre-orders.
yeah.
Is the problem?
James, fix me. I'm still taking up the whole screen.
That's fine.
Are you done? Do you not have any more
Yeah,
stuff?
that was just it for now. I only have those three things, which were all from the Okinawa,
Oh yeah,
pop-up,
no,
and we finally got our
resellers
hands
all
on it.
day will have a lot of the stuff.
Okay. No, I thought you had more
Yeah.
to go, Kitty. Sorry about that. So.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, and that's the problem. They really tried to fix that problem when the KOF 15 pop-up happened at the Container Store. Things were flying off the shelves, and a bunch of scalpers in Japan grabbed a ton of Shermie and a ton of, Iori and a ton of Mary and basically all the popular females. And they sold out immediately. They had to make rules. It was like one per person, depending on acrylics or certain items. Because the next day we were checking them, and it's like $60 for the Shermie acrylic. That's, basically $12.
Yeah, and then they didn't sell anywhere, so it didn't matter. But no, we don't have any of the Mark of the Wolves ones because we needed to go through a particular channel to do that, and that never happened.
That's right. But they did have them, right?
They were at a Osaka pop-up.
That's right. Damn. So yeah, now I gotta hunt for a BJNA acrylic. But other than that, what we're thinking is because the online shop shut down, hopefully they'll still continue to do pop-ups. If anyone from SNK marketing is listening, please bring a pop-up if it's not too late to Evo. Please
That
bring.
actually would be absolutely fucking fire. The biggest problem with that, though,
Please, please.
The biggest problem with that is that they'd also have to bring the staff for the booth,
Right.
or bring money to hire someone on the spot for it. Because, yeah,
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Evo volunteers got to work some of the booths to help
that's
fill
not
it.
gonna
I
fucking
don't know.
fly.
That'll
Never,
never happen.
never.
Gotta
It's
have
just my
contracts and
selfish
stuff.
wants, okay? But you know, if honestly, if I could, I would run the pop-up shop just as long as we get one at
I mean,
Evo, all right?
there are
Seriously.
definitely-
Somebody please message me on Twitter, SNK, please. Let's make it happen.
There are definitely ways to make it happen.
Evo. On Evo exclusive, another Evo exclusive, the SNK pop-up shop, since the online is closing down. You would have everybody internationally going nuts. That stuff would sell out in less than the first day.
Yeah.
Trust.
Actually,
I
when
know
is
it's
Metal Sun
expensive to
Tactics
ship
coming?
merch over and everything, but you know, if you guys do have a booth, if you have a small little presence there, maybe ship a few items along with it. I don't know. Let us have first dibs. I don't know.
Thanks.
Yeah, I thought it was actually
Sometime in this
Cool.
year. So, but I mean, again, you know, bringing all that stuff, it just has to justify the cost of shipping all that stuff, right? If they can't bring enough to make up for the cost, it's hard for them.
Well,
to
I
do
mean,
that, but-
honestly, considering what some of those acrylics can do, like, you can probably just have a guy bring a giant suitcase.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing.
Exactly.
Bring
So,
two huge suitcases, good to
to
go.
mention that at the Guilty Gear booth, they were selling a bunch of acrylics one year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, but you know, like you mentioned earlier, Guilty Gear kind of goes all out for their booths and stuff,
Yeah.
right? So it really just depends on that level. If SNK does go all out and buys like a big old section, yeah, for sure they should bring stuff and sell it because, like I said, like I've explained to people, like people are always like, I don't like Evo because it's a convention more than a thing. And like I've explained to everybody, like I remember
it's not.
standing next to Tom and Tony and someone walked up to them and they're like, I brought a bunch of money to buy a bunch of shit. Where can I buy stuff? And Tom and Tony were like, because there was nothing to buy.
Yeah.
Exactly. and that's the thing with Evo. If they made themselves more of a convention type setting like Level Up Expo in Vegas in the beginning of the year, you know, this is
Yeah.
why I want to run a cosplay contest on the floor. This is why I've always wanted to be at Evo and have a legit fighting game cosplay contest, fighting game characters only because it's Evo.
Okay.
So
real quick,
that's the whole thing. If you make it more of a convention, people always want to blow money on merch. People always want to see things. So it's like golden opportunities here. You guys came back after a hiatus. Let's make it happen.
Let me spend more
but-
money.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
But Artist
Aronius, just so
Alley,
we're
even-
clear, we can totally talk about the Southtown ending at this point, but we have enough other stuff to talk about that it's kind of like taking priority.
Yeah.
So let's just like
I don't want to
we'll talk
spoil
about
it for
later.
anybody else who still hasn't done it yet. Who has the
Exactly.
intention to, so.
But I mean, geez, maybe SNK can even just see if they can get an Artist Alley booth and just sell there. I don't know.
But I mean, the thing is that if you remember when they had the Sam Show promotion at their little booth, they had different posters for different days throughout the weekend, and they had like signings from the devs and everything. I hope they do
That
that,
was so
again at the
cool.
very least.
Yeah.
Get a cool little like KOF 15 print and have Oda sign it and
Dude,
shit
that'd
like
be
that.
ridiculous. Yeah, that'd be sick, dude.
No, that was great. That was such a bonus to go to the booth, hang out there, and get, you know, I mean, Darlie Dagger's barrel is signed now. Thank you, Oda. Like, he straight, you know, they straight signed that stuff. So it was great.
So I guess on to our final little topic though.
Sure. Okay.
So we've been talking, and we've been seeing some of the mods coming out, and we've been having some great old chuckles. So I thought now would be, well, we thought this would be a great time to have everyone join in the conversation of items we would love to see added to Yamazaki's random item list.
That he smacks you with the level 3 climax. Yeah.
Well,
so,
let me lay down the rules here. If SNK devs were to make patches in the future, more mods in the future, you would see this more as a buff to his move set already where it would be like in the patch notes, Yamazaki now added new items for Yamazaki Super.
I mean,
And that's
Yeah, just
kind
like
of
a
the
Minecraft
idea.
patch notes.
right.
Yes. So we want to hear and we want to know what you guys would want because
I mean,
the most.
when we talked about it before they came out, I already had joked that he should just like slam you with Billy, right?
Yeah.
Like he should have Billy. You mentioned Han Fu, so either of those would work himself. But I actually have another answer that I'll either do now or wait till later. But you guys kind of already stole that thunder by accident without actually doing it. So,
Oops.
A McDougal sign.
that would actually be hilarious, dude. No, my suggestion would have been a copy of the bitmap book.
I didn't
kind
even
of
think
amazing.
of that. I didn't even think of that. That's actually a good one. No
'cause
Xanadu.
you guys are joking
No
about smacking
Xanadu.
each other with it.
I could kill a man with this.
I
Yeah.
was biting my lip that whole time. I'm like, that's my suggestion that I came
So
up with.
good. That's so good.
But yeah, dude, a neoprint would be hilarious, actually.
Yeah, they can use the one in the garage.
Dude, a neoprint would
Neoprint would be
freaking
good.
Hilarious.
Actually, I see a suggestion for Chang, and I'm thinking actually just Chang's ball
Oh,
would
yeah.
actually be really good.
Ooh.
However,
That would be
James, I
funny.
do need you to bring up the image I sent you now because I have what I consider to
God,
be
the
the
image.
most brilliant suggestion of all. And
I've been waiting for this all
and
night.
I really like SNK. Seriously, if you can manage to add this one to the list, please do. But I know
Oh
it's
my
not
God.
easy.
Lol at the Harada picture. Oh my.
Oh, my God. Let's see.
I think he would be game for doing it.
Perfect.
Harada's he seems like a cool guy, you know. I've never hung out with him. He took a picture of me once, thank you.
So
But
here we go. Here's
if a picture of Harada, Yamazaki just pulls that out. How great would that be? Oh my god.
So here's Olaf's suggestion here. So here you go. This is what he wants Yamazaki to do.
Kitty's having a moment.
I'm ready. Mother.
So yeah, the framed armor of Mars from Fatal Fury, the motion picture, I
I'm
think
gonna
is
cry. No. Now I have the music in my head from like the action shot. Oh my god. From the last action like fight scene. Holy crap.
So explain again to the chat exactly
So,
what this is.
Fatal Fury, the motion picture, is all about this holy quest to gather the pieces of the armor of Mars. And one of the pieces
yes.
is like actually on a statue leg in a stone frame. And this is literally it. Like Chen Xinzan pulls this tablet out with like the shin guard of Mars. And just having this as one of the items Yamazaki hits you with would be just like the deepest fucking reference.
I'm in tears. Oh my god, that was too good. It's so good that they need to put it in just to make people think about it, like how deep the lore is. And since Obari directed that movie and he did the intro to 15, adding that in there is just
Also, a Krauser tombstone would actually be pretty good too. Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I'm
that's
here
just
for.
funny.
But that armor of Mars from the movie, I was just like,
No, I mean we hinted at this just to go full circle on this one, but I think you joked that when he hits him with the cone and you called it the investigation cone, right? So yeah.
yeah, I'm literally planning on just doing a mod, putting like a magnifying glass on the road cone.
Just to make it an investigation code.
Yep.
that would be perfect.
No, Chancla.
I'm all for a Mars person. I'm all for a Mars person.
Yeah.
Bring Marpy in. Let's go.
With Ruiz yesterday, we were saying the Chancla needs to be for Janae.
Yeah.
Janae needs to hit you with the Chancla, dude. So yeah.
Not just any chancla, the Infinity chancla.
We actually did make that joke, yes.
So where does the Infinity Chancla come from? What is that?
I can
I mean, it was
answer
just-
that, no problem.
Okay.
Okay. Like a few years ago, women's sandals for summer, they had a shit ton of like fake sparkly giant jewels on them.
okay.
So one literally looked like the Infinity Gauntlet that somebody made And like I was this close to getting it at Macy's and shit. So that's where the Infinity Chunkla came in.
Okay, got it.
Oh man, dragging the camel slug from this background would be kind of amazing.
Yeah.
No,
that would
don't hurt the camel. No camel hurting. No.
Dude, you know what they need to do? They need to get the Sam Show deer, and when he smacks it with it, he also buries it into the ground. So the deer is just halfway into the ground and just chilling there.
But actually, like the literal top half and turret of a metal
you.
slug would be pretty good. And it's like actually smaller than some of the shit he hits you with. Oh god.
Man.
I mean, that one's not feasible, but it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, the Infinity Eggs. Oh,
From MVCI's pre-order.
oh god.
Oh, Antonov's
Damn.
belt's actually a really
Damn, you
good
guys
That
one.
is
are
a
not.
good one.
Got
You
the
guys
old
are not
horns.
holding back the punches. Good lord, Rock's adoption papers. That is just.
Rock's adoption papers? Jesus Christ.
There are no punches held back here.
Oh my god.
Okay, Antonov belt.
Yeah, Antonov's belt is definitely a clear winner. That one.
Yeah.
I stand by the top of the metal slug, and I definitely stand by the Armor of Mars frame.
Yeah. I still bitmap book, I think.
The bitmap book is a really good one. Don't know how doable it is. And I mean, again, Hanfu. I really want
You know what
Hanfu.
it should do? You know what it should do when he hits you with the bitmap book? It should play one of the random voices. Or just play, go to hell! Oh, man. I also do like the suggestion of the neoprint as well.
Yeah, the neoprint.
The neoprint.
No, the
super
neoprint's
good.
great.
Like, or at the
but
very
I
least,
also-
maybe the Neo Mini crane game. The one that we like tried to get.
Oh, yeah, the one that we saw that the biggest Neo Geo fan in the world had in their home.
And like
right?
even
Yeah.
the like 80s Neon collab actually had one.
Dude, a Rugal pizza box.
Dude, actually the Rugal Pizza one you could actually just do as a mod, could put it in one of the picture frames.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I approve that. For obvious reasons, I approve that. But I would also be for something Sam Show related, like Darlie Dagger's barrel.
Darlie's
Hit you
barrel would
over the
actually
head
be a
with that.
really
That
good
would be a
one.
funny one, yeah.
Especially if it actually like splashed purple everywhere.
Yeah, I'm all for Darlie Dagger's purple drink barrel.
That's a good one, yeah.
I mean, I might as well just give him like a giant bone, like something Kusarigeta would use.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, the lean barrel. You know, shout outs to beautiful dudes being Ukyo and me drunk off purple lean.
That's still
Evo
one of the best
2019. That was like one of the best pictures I took as Darlie Dagger.
pictures. I love that he like
One of my
passed out
favorite.
face down in it. It was just the funniest shot.
I just love how he put his whole head in the barrel. It was just,
Actually,
it was perfect.
If you're gonna put anybody's arm, like Seeger's arm might actually be pretty cool.
And
Just
actually, even by that, fucking Wanfu's pillar.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Wanfu's pillar.
Dude, that's perfect right there. Okay.
I forgot about his pillar. That's another good one.
I mean,
yeah,
Wu
I'm all
Reishang's
for the
shield
pillar
is-
or Darlie's barrel. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, Wu Reishang her shield would be a good one too. Dude, it could, you know what basically it would become? It would become that Pac-Man taunt.
Yeah.
How he has like occasionally just the random, thing, and then all of a sudden the fucking Xevious ship shows up, like that's what it needs to be. It just needs to be the big SNK inside joke reference, basically.
Dude, I would love for like just the next patch to just be like,
Mama just smacks you with the bird.
He just hits you with Mama Ha. Mama Ha. is like,
Yamazaki would be the character to give you the bird. I mean, like, I feel like that's
son
fitting.
of a bitch. Yeah, I set you up. I did. I will own that.
dude, actually, I mean, the thing is, like, it would be really fun to actually do one of the big, like, cardboard standees from a pop-up shop.
Oh, yeah.
Like the one of, like, Iori and the, like, barista apron.
Oh, man.
Dude,
that
they
would
have-
be such a good one.
They have so many ways to do it, but I mean, like I said,
So
there were-
yeah, SNK, if you want to add more items to Yamazaki, please take some of those ideas.
dude, I still want.
Next
Have you not
Next
have you not
update.
seen barista Iori? Is that what
Oh, we
you're
gotta
excusing
show
me
them.
about?
I just want to have him do like to smash it with Billy, because I just want to hear Billy just be like, "What the fuck?" You know?
See, we got more people on the Hanfu train.
Yeah.
I mean, Hanfu is a good one, but there's one that I said like last week, and I'm gonna say it again. KOF for girl Dakimakuras,
Yes.
whether it's Yashiro or anybody else.
Oh yeah.
Yamazaki smacking you with a
Especially
daki.
Yashiro. Especially Yashiro.
Especially the Yashiro one. I'm so glad
Yeah, actually,
I was
if
able
I
to
can,
get that.
I'll see if I can find the pop-up shop, like, clerk Iori.
I'm already giving it to James.
Oh, you already got it? You
Yeah,
just had it saved?
All they need.
I downloaded every single comic for history purposes.
Is it this one here?
Yep.
I mean, that's it, yeah, but... I mean, there's a couple of really good pictures instead of, like the actual promotional art.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, here's them in their aprons, in their little cafe uniforms.
Right, so let me throw that over here.
And I do have an official postcard downstairs with you guys that has the official art as well.
Oh, that's cool, Isar. You have to remind me, well, maybe DM me later or something. Let me know.
Okay, here's a better one. Oh, and Yashiro's in this. Oh my god, he's working there too. Okay, that's funny.
Oh, man, yeah, I can't find, like, the pictures I'm looking for. But
Well,
yeah,
we
he's
have the postcard of Kyo downstairs from it, and I also have the keychain thanks to my homegirl Katie. She grabbed it for me.
Here we go. Look at this. So this is...
Before the SNK online shop closes down, you guys, if you go all the way to the bottom, it'll have a link for this comic strip, and you could basically download, save all the images, or you could just click and look at them. But yeah, they're the part-time short stories of Kyo and Iori working at the cafe pop-ups.
It looks like freaking CVS, dude, but it says CYS on there. Oh, I love that. Who's this supposed to be? Who's this on the right? Do we know?
Oh, that should be Enter Girl, which was the online shop and like kind of community manager mascot character they had.
Okay, gotcha. Couldn't recognize, and there's a good
She's probably the manager in this comic. I would not be surprised. You know what? I will dig out the barista Kyo art that I have on the postcard and the keychain.
Didn't you get one of the can badges?
Did we?
I think we did get one of the can badges of Apron Iori.
Well, you have Apron Terry, don't you?
Different one, actually. That
Yes,
one was
but
from a
you do
special
have-
pop-up collab.
Yeah.
Actually, Hawk with the late suggestion of smashing you with want to play some KOF Kyo.
Oh my god.
Like, make that a standee, dude. Yeah.
Dude, that right there would literally be them just giving a shout out to the community.
Yeah,
like, that would be so
that would
sick.
break the internet, honestly, dude.
That actually would. That's a really good one. I like that one too.
Oh, also, yeah, Iori's guitar. Like, in the guitar case and everything.
Yeah.
Be a pretty funny one.
Oh, man. There's just so much potential,
Dude,
honestly.
The seal of Orochi with the giant snake statue.
There's just so
What
much
about a
potential
comically oversized Antonov cigar? Still lit.
I mean,
Just
the thing is
smacky.
that, like, if you just have a gigantic cigar, it's, like, hard to tell what it is.
Right, yeah.
I think that's the problem. And
Unless
also,
there's a
Antonov's
picture of
belt still wins.
Antonov on the, unless there's a picture of Antonov smoking one on the seal that wraps around and towards the front, then you already know.
It would have to be the belt. The GAW belt is
The belt is sick.
Actually,
it really is. So.
another one of, like, taking shit from the backgrounds, one of the giant trophies from the wrestling background would actually be kind of funny.
Ooh, that would be
because
a
that
good
was
one.
the thing, right? You had mentioned that obviously, so the the Pow Pow Cafe background item, right? So
Ooh,
obviously they were,
random sacred treasure. That's a good one.
But they're all too small.
They are, but you have to make them comically oversized. We're going into like the pocket fighter universe now. Is pretty much.
yeah. The idea of using stuff that's already in the background obviously saves them.
Yeah.
Makes it easier. For
Like I
them,
said, like the
but-
top of a metal slug is a really clean
Right.
one to do. Oh yeah, that's actually a
Oh, the
really good
board,
Marco's
yes.
Dojo sign.
That'd be perfect, actually.
Because that's one of Yamazaki's like actual hobbies is being a dojo destroyer.
Oh really? Oh, so there's lore there. No,
There's
Chensor
lore. There's
Dynasty would be
also like
perfect.
a lot of animes like Ranma where people would be, dojo sign stealers and challenge you to a duel to try and take your
Oh,
sign.
yeah,
Remember that?
yeah.
Yeah.
That happened in one of the Itmon movies, I think, so or something like
Yep.
that. So, oh man.
And if you want to go as far as saying it's almost like an initial D when they would cut your race team sticker in half, kind of the same stuff.
Ha! You've never watched Initial D?
No.
Okay.
I've watched like maybe an episode and a half.
Well, he's heard all of Eurobeat come out of my mouth, that's for sure. Especially with Pata Pata.
Well, we've been
But,
through a bunch of Neo Geo stuff, but I think just like the mod that already does the Neo Geo cabinet is perfectly fine.
Well, the neoprint.
Yeah.
I think
The
is-
neoprint though
The
is
neoprint is I think. No, we suggested Mary's dog last time. Just because
Still mad.
just to have the character in the game somewhere, dude.
I just want Anton to be
No
hanging out on
animals
Sound
should be
Beach.
harmed. No
Yeah.
animal should be harmed except Mama Haha
Damn.
Pay for
because
her
of
crimes.
CBS. Exactly.
But yeah, I just want them to add Anton to Sound Beach. Just have the puppy hanging out. That's all I ask.
Yeah, he could just be laying on the patio in front of that restaurant, begging for a Southtown hot dog. Just something. Just something.
Yeah.
We hoped. We did.
Actually, an oversized baseball bat's not terrible.
Now it's just rival schools.
Yeah, anyone who did play Launch 14 has a right to hate that bird too. Because Invol bird clean was not a fun idea, dude.
Then that wasn't even the problem. It was
Right.
also this like 2-frame half-screen invincible projectile.
Right.
You know what? We're forgetting something. We need something from Neo Geo Coliseum. Battle Coliseum. What would be something cool from there? Besides the Mars people.
I mean, basically,
or-
any of the villains would always be funny.
Yeah.
Like have him drop like Neo Dio on somebody from fucking World Heroes.
Oh, okay.
That would be a good one.
Oh, man.
Or
But
a
yeah,
Mars people UFO.
Yeah, actual Mudman's mask would be a good one.
Dude, if they actually hit
Oh, that
somebody
is a good
with, with a Tekken cover with the Andy.
Wait, what?
That's awful.
What?
That's awful. Actually, yeah, Cyberwoo's a pretty good idea. That's pretty funny. Something with Shin Shishio.
Or a copy of
that's
DOA
right.
with Athena and Maya on the cover.
You retweeted that, and I don't know if that was something you wanted to bring up, but they
The Mark of the Wolves 2 stuff.
Yeah, they found some extra sprites of Joe's student, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and she's
Quan.
adorable.
Quan has
She's
been
so
like the
cute.
talk of the town for the past few weeks.
Yeah. That was definitely on the synchronized Twitter as well, right?
Yeah, I'm sure I retweeted
Yep.
it there.
See if I
Goddamn
can
better.
find that. See if I can find that, because it would be
Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
Actually, no.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
not.
maybe on yours then.
Yeah, but
probably?
then it's gonna be a much bigger trouble to find.
Okay.
Okay, one last
but her
thing
name is
I'm gonna say before I end my suggestions.
Uh-huh.
Geese's chair can hit you.
Geese's
with
fucking
Geese's
throne?
chair.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay, I'm ending it right there.
Yeah, Geese's fucking throne is the way to go.
I know it was
I've got
That's
it.
like
I'm
the
just gonna DM
perfect
it.
thing right there.
Geese's Throne is a good one.
Yeah. This is why I kept saying her name is Quan, because it makes it a hell of a lot easier to grab stuff that way.
Did you just search for Quan or something like that?
Garo Quan.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But yeah, I just should be DM'd to you right now. Yes. That's like one of the primary posts that actually has a lot of the information, but people have been really dissecting it. People have even actually been lining up the sprites to create animated GIFs to see how she'd look moving. It's really cool.
I mean, so many of us wanted this to be a thing and happen, so I'm not surprised people are going apeshit trying to make it real.
Yeah, they found her colors.
Yeah, and I mean, again, like I spent the whole last year hoping that she actually made the cut for this game. For KOF 15.
Right. And so here's locking animation for her that they found. Where did they find this again? Where was this?
So I don't really know.
Right, yeah.
They've been digging up more and more.
There hasn't been an official,
So was there
say
a walk
on
and a run
who
in
discovered
Mo-
it.
Yeah.
So there's a walk and a run then. Okay, so this is probably the running animation here then. And then this is her
Like guard crush or something?
hit, guard crush, throw tech or something, yeah. But yeah, so they actually found more, I guess,
Old files in some capacity.
yeah, like pre-production sprites that they were making.
Well, I mean, so it's relatively well established that this game got pretty reasonably far in development.
Yeah, because
like unreasonably so for it to have been shit canned.
Well, right. Obviously, probably also because it was probably just based off of the first game, right? So they were able to reuse a lot of
like
the
the
first
engine
game,
and
right?
stuff.
Yeah. So
You know what, Olaf, you should probably bring up that lore you were discussing that tied into Garo with Rock's mom and everything.
Oh, and
Because that shit gave me chills. Now that I was thinking about it.
Yeah, the concept.
Since we're on this
I think
Garo
it was
too.
Azzy. It was Azzy, right? I think was the one who like really set that out there. I think it was Azzy.
Was it Azzy or was it
or Felicimo?
Yes, thank you.
It might have been Felicimo, yeah. Well, anyway, so a conversation we were having on Twitter, and this shit's fucking cool. Okay, so so we all know that in the Fatal Fury timeline, Geese is dead, and then when we get to Mark of the Wolves, the whole point is that Rock meets Kane. Kane says, "Your mom's not dead; she's actually alive."
right.
And
Dun
then-
dun dun.
Dun, dun,
No
dun.
sequel.
Yeah, and then whoops, game's over. So now we have the KOF timeline where Geese is not dead, but finally for the first time, Rock and Geese meet. He calls him a dick, etc.
Rock calls Geese a dick.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So that means that it's implied then that Rock's mom is dead, same as Fatal Fury plotline. But maybe she isn't. But maybe she was. And the whole verse shit actually brought Rock's mom back from the dead.
Right.
Which then
with
is going to
everyone
still lead
else.
to Kane being like, your mom's not dead. How is that possible? Well, she came back.
Oh, so to tie it into the Mark of the Wolves.
So you can basically still run both plots.
Right.
Yep.
That you
I
can
see.
use verse as an excuse to how Rock's mom isn't dead.
Right. to have
And it
that
all
ending,
ties in
basically.
together so perfectly. I'm getting chills again. If it does happen, it's already set up.
a smart thing.
Someone clip
Yeah,
that and
it's
send it
super
to
clean.
Maximilian so he could get excited. Yes.
So, I mean, like, has it been... I mean, obviously, it's been established that Rock's mom, the Geese's wife, is dead, right? But do we know
Dead in
how-
theory.
How, like,
in
was
theory,
illness.
it's always
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, basically it was illness. She became bedridden, and Geese wouldn't even like spend time with her in her dying moments or anything. He just like, here's some doctors, bye. Like,
Yeah. Oh,
and so she just kind of rotted away.
okay. And then Rock's been bitter about it ever since, basically. But then
Yep.
now Kane comes in and he's like, your mom is not dead. Woo-hoo. And
Yeah.
how is Kane related to Geese again?
Kane is Rock's mom's brother.
Okay. So brother-in-law. then.
Yeah, so therefore Rock's
Yes.
uncle.
Right. So, in other words, he might have like taken care of her or something and pretended she was dead to get her away from Geese, or she did die and Verse brought her back. And
Yeah,
now,
which is now a plot thread they actually could use.
right. So she could have been revived by Verse and then showed up to Kane and been like, Kane, what's going on? And now he's like, Rock,
Exactly.
your mom is still alive.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the thing. Like, I've pretty much given up all hope for like them continuing Fatal Fury, Mark of the Wolves 2, etc.
Right,
But I am totally down for them to actually just use KOF to continue Mark of the Wolves plot.
Right, yeah.
As long as they don't abandon the plot threads like some characters.
Yeah.
Kenzo.
Yeah, I know.
Ron.
I know. You don't have to tell me, dude.
Or maybe they're just waiting to bring them back if they choose to go this storyline anyways. I mean, look at what's happening for Shingo right now in the manga. Like, things can happen. Things can happen.
I 100% believe that Kane is the first person in the running to be behind Hein's shit.
Heinz, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've always felt that Hein had a relation to Kane, even from NKOF 14.
Well, I mean, that was
That
lot
makes
of people
a lot
thought
of
of that
sense.
because Kane's last name is Heinlein, right?
Yeah, Kane Heinlein, and then you have Hein, but you also have, Dapper Gentleman, all during Southtown bullshit.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
That it makes 100% sense that he would be teaming up with him.
yeah.
for all
So
of that.
I'm convinced that Hein and Kane are related in some capacity.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm totally down for, like, one of the future boss rushes to just be Kane and Grant. Like, fuck hell yeah, let's go.
Is Kane
That would be sick.
technically a bad guy then, or like what?
Means to an end. He's definitely not a good guy.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, from all the story beats that I'm hearing here, he's not necessarily like I want to destroy the world or take over powers and kill things.
Yeah, but on the other hand, if someone can actually get their shit together enough to take over Second South and parts of Southtown after Geese's death, you're probably not a good guy.
So that is what he did then.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah. So
yeah, he definitely orchestrated roads to power and everything.
Right.
Yeah, he's not a good guy, but he's maybe not an right villain.
It's the whole, Marvel syndrome.
He's just a businessman. Just leave it at that. He's just a businessman doing business.
the Marvel situation where the bad guy has to kill someone innocent so they're bad.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they're right.
So Grant is Kane's part father figure, part bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
And Grant isn't even his original name.
Okay.
Like, it's an alias he took on to stop being the guy named Abel next to Kane.
Oh. They had a Cain and Abel as well?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah, but he has his best friend, but he's a very much father figure / bodyguard.
But Cain's Cain is spelled with a K, though, so he's not technically named after biblical Cain, is he? Or is it?
Well, you also got to think, though, that, like, Romanizing letters and stuff, they're going to be the same
that's
fucking
true.
letter.
Yeah, because, I mean, in case people don't know what I'm talking about, is that Abel, Seth, the main bad guy of Street Fighter 4, was supposed to be named Cain. He was supposed to be named Cain, and that's why the main character of Street Fighter 4 was Abel, so there's supposed to be Cain and Abel. But they changed his name to the other brother, Seth, for specific reasons, so,
Because Seth is just such an awesome name. So, yes. Honestly, Kane is one of those typical bad guy names. So, I mean, a lot of, if it's not the tie-in to Cain and Abel, then, just people, there are a lot of evil Cain villains all over the place, so.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, it's true. There is a Billy Kane as well, so.
Billy Khan,
Sorry.
which I'm always going to call him Kane, I don't care.
I
It beats
thought it
people
was
with a
Kane.
cane, I don't care.
Yeah. It's
Thought it was
thing,
Kane.
it's the whole thing with Angel. We're just gonna call her Angel. We know she's Angel, but we just don't want it to be all weird, so.
Billy Kanye.
Not Kanye.
Man.
Oh, man. All right. Was there
it's
any
literally
other
Billy
thing
Khan.
that we needed to talk about? Are we missing anything?
It's gonna make a big terrible joke that if it was Kanye, then he wouldn't want Kim to show up in the game anymore, right? Or would he really want Kim to show up in the game? I think so.
Well, and then still focusing only on the waist down.
The pants. Pants. Oh man.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a good show. No, thanks for
I still
joining
remember
us.
as a kid, we used to call that video game the Legend of Cage, right?
Oh, The Legend of Kage? Yeah.
We used to call
Yes,
it
Cage.
Yeah.
I definitely did that
playing,
the first time I played Virtua Fighter. I was like,
I
Cage
was
the
just gonna
Ninja,
say-
let's go!
And then everyone would always call the game Ninja Gaiden. You know, I was one of the only people
No.
that was adamant about calling it Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, you know what? I'm down for C62.
You know how I always explained it to people? I always said it's Ninja Gaiden, not Gaiden, just like how Raphael carried size, not says, right? He carried size. Everyone knew that Raphael's weapon was the sai, and so that's how I explained it. So,
And Raphael's writing often makes me sigh.
yeah. Which one? Raphael's writing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
God.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah, actually, I'm 100% down for just doing the Fatal Fury 3 version.
Of which one?
Yamazaki's theme.
But
Oh, okay.
Actually, just having like a railroad track would be kind of a good one. Like just a piece of railroad track to beat you with.
God.
I just thought of a terrible one.
Oh boy.
An oar from an Okinawan paddle boat.
Actually, that's not that bad. The problem
What's
is
the reference of it?
We'll save that for next week.
This one here?
yeah. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. Okay. So are is that it then?
We're done.
We're calling it a night?
We're done.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging out and checking out all the cool SNK merch and
News and rants.
Yamazaki's theorizing, or
Speaking of SNK merch, we'll probably have more news for you on that next week. So, yep.
I just thought of the best item for Yamazaki to hit you with.
No,
Oh,
we've
God.
already gotten the best one, but you can have a good one.
Okay. He should take a sign, a popcorn sign that says poppin' on it, and when he hits you, it changes to porn.
I am terribly amused.
Like he hits you with, and just like for 2 frames while it's going off the screen, it changes to
While
porn.
the neon lights are flickering, it'll go back to porn.
Yeah,
That one's up there.
because that's a background item too. All right, let's close out with the Yamazaki song. Let's go.
Oh my God.
They put it in CBS too, right? They put a lot of the.
CBS One and like home version arranged.
All right. That's